Hello, Rhonda, Derek. Welcome in. 7 people, 9 people, 5 thumbs up. Welcome to Raven's Chest. Listening to that song now. Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure how that trailer was gonna work. Seems like it worked out just fine. I'm curious. Once I go live, if the trailer's still active. I don't think it is. So, nope. It goes straight into the live. But that is, I don't know, maybe it's different if it's somebody else logged in. But welcome in on this awesome Wednesday. It's a pretty, I don't know, it's a pretty cold day here, actually. Hello, Tanya. Welcome in. Hello, Painted Pony. Make sure I am in all messages here. Hello, Tama. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. Yeah, the weather here. Hello, Dina. The weather here is actually cold today. So it's been up and down. Usually in August for us, it's just warm. Warm all day long. And it's been up and down this month. Well, and now we're into September, so we shall see what the weather brings. Typically for us here, September and October end up being pretty good weather. So how's your guys' weather today? 66 here, Tama. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in. Good morning, Jamie Lynn. How much for Lily, that cat? She is priceless, Jamie. Geez. Thanks for asking, though. She'll get a kick out of that. 73 right now. Dang, that's nice, Tanya. Sounds like you guys are gonna have a nice day then. Hopefully not. It might stay in the double digits then for you, right? Maybe even, oh, gonna be 94 here where I live today. Dina, that's pretty warm. Not super bad. I'm wondering if it's gonna be about the same for Tanya. Good afternoon from Canada. Good afternoon, Deb. And Kelly, I don't know if I already said hello. Hello, Kelly. 100 plus today. All right, darn. Good morning. 80 here, says Deborah Barnes. Whew. So Deborah's already warmed up too. 100 plus. Dang, Tanya. I just got through watching luxury coach videos. Been thinking about that lottery. Tama, thanks for the reminder. I have some lottery tickets that I need to go cash in. Well, what do we have? 17 people, 13 thumbs up already. What can I, 75 in Washington? That's too hot for me. Yeah, Derek. You'd fit in great here in Santa Cruz because if it gets over 75, people here start to melt. People here start to melt. Okay, we're going to start with a little free shipping. 15 thumbs up already. Holy moly. Going to be doing 2 giveaways. $18 people and 16 thumbs up. Dang. The weather's fabulous here in New York. Picture perfect, says Jamie. Nice. No snow, Derek? Howdy, says Deborah. I don't miss those temps, says Painted Pony. But yeah, I was saying, when it hits 75 here, or when it hits 70, people start to melt and start talking about how, why don't we have AC? Why don't we have AC? Well, you know, typically you don't need AC living here, but when you do, it brings up that question. Okay, we're gonna actually do back-to-back giveaways. First, we're gonna do a color. We're looking for a color for free shipping. Free shipping on anything you buy today. 80 right now in LA. Nice. Nice, Painted Pony. It sounds like you're going to have a warm one too, because anyone who's on the West Coast right now and it's 80 at 9:30 in the morning, probably going to be pretty warm. I'm seeing purple, blue, pink, turquoise, orange, green, gray, blue, jade, black, green, lilac, lemon, yellow, brown, purple, orange, yellow. I'm liking it. Pink, teal, lots of good colors. Chartreuse, Grace. Congratulations, Grace. You got it. Red. Grace got free shipping. We're gonna do one more round of free shipping. We only almost have 20 thumbs up already. Wow. So why not? Let's do. Let's pick a number now. Pick a number for free shipping. Jen B with 11. Ah, dang, Jen. Well, it's probably a good thing I didn't have 11 on there. Oh, darn it. All right, I'm changing my number. I just showed it. I changed it, though, so on the fly. Brain fart. Yeah, I don't... Oh, Derek. Too late, Derek. You guys are... What are you, psychic? Ay, ay, ay. Deborah Barnes is smart. Deborah Barnes says, what can you change that to really fast? Deborah, you got it. 18. So, yes, I just changed the 3 to an 8. Ay, ay, ay. Congratulations, Deborah. And congratulations, Grace. You both got free shipping on any of your orders today. First, in the bag. Oh, what's going on? I just got an ad. Am I still in the same place? Ah, thank you. Thank you, Deborah. I figured someone might catch that one pretty quick. Oh, hello, Timmy. Tim, hi. Tim is here to register his complaint. Hello, Lisa Ross. Welcome in. He's here to register his formal complaint that the weather is a little bit too cool for his taste today. He'd like to order the cloud clearing service. Yeah, is that what you want? Are you ready for that sun, buddy? You want that? Okay, I gotcha. Oh, okay. Yeah, would you please order the clouds away, sir? This is not working for me. Yeah, I know, you like the sun. Boy, I tell you what, you'll see it when the winter rolls around. He does not like, he likes nice weather. He's just like a sunshine kind of guy. Yeah, you like the sunshine, Timmy, I know. Oh, geez. And when it gets crappy, when it starts raining, he'll just nap. He'll just be curled up all day long. Once in a while, he gets adventurous and goes out into the rain, but yeah, right now he's looking at it. Why is it so crappy out there? Where's that sun? Hello, Kirsten. Welcome in. Oh, you want to set up? Oh, geez, I'm going to be coded in Tim for now. It's a little early, buddy. Usually about 11, he likes to roll in and assume this position where he just kind of cuddles up. Cuddles up, takes a little nap. Maybe Gina can knit him a sweater. Aw, man. He'd probably love it. He'd be like, I'm so special. Would you? Or would you be like, what's this thing? Hard to say. Hard to say. Oh, Timmy, that's my face, buddy. You're giving some love. Thanks. Oh, wow. Thanks, Timmy. Gracie hears and sees Timmy intently watching TV. Here, do you want to say hi, Timmy? Say hello. Oh, he's setting up for, look at those eyes. He's like, I'm going to take a nap. And he's right by the microphone. You going to take a nap, buddy? I got a show to do here, dude. We're going to make this the hang out with Timmy morning instead of Sellen's jewelry show. My cat Clementine is squishing against me right now. I think she likes your voice, Doug. Jamie, I think it's this one right here. I think it's Timmy. Oh, Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's really, he's really setting up for a nap. Buddy, you can sit on my lap, but you can't be up on my shoulder, because I just don't know how I would make that work. Sounds good. Coffee with Timmy. 59 today. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. That's probably, I'm saying it's cold here, but it's probably in the 50s. High. It's just that we get a little bit of that cool breeze that comes in, cool, moist breeze that comes in off the ocean. So I do have some items for sale today. I did get a little bit of a list prepped. I think there's 20 or so items on there. And that was pretty much all I got prepped for today. Aw, nice, Carol. Oh, 59 here, gotcha. Gotcha, just, oh my goodness. You gotta look at him. I don't know if you can see. Hi. Oh my goodness. I put on bird TV. It's got the bird sounds and it's actually muted right now, so I wanted to have some bird sounds in the background, and holy moly, he is locked. He's like, whoa, that's the biggest bird ever. Oh, Tim, you can't, that's not for catching, buddy. Oh my goodness. I might have to change the channel. I think he's gonna jump on the TV. Dude, he's like, this bird, it's huge. It's as big as me. It's just standing right there. Timmy, Tim, it's not real, buddy. Okay. That was about to get dangerous, I'm afraid. So he went from sleepy to hunt. Oh yeah, you should see him. I don't know if you can see the reflection, but he is. Timmy, buddy. Oh, sorry, I was blinding you guys there. Oh my goodness. He is so confused. Sorry if that was a little wobbly there. Too many Deborahs. Oh, funny. Which Deborah? Are you selling jewelry jars now, Doug? Derek, I probably should. Actually, yeah. I think I will. I think I'll just bring those out and just sell the contents. Start each one at $1 and sell the jewelry jars. You guys want to do that today? We can do that at the end of the show. I'm down. Why not? They've just been sitting up there. All right, so I did get a list in the description. You guys can see there's a little list. Please hit that thumbs up. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tanya. Wow, and thank you for making it through that Oh, Timmy. Oh, buddy. I just got to turn it all the way off. Now, he is so confused. I'm sorry, Timmy. Jeez. Wow. Nap time over. All right, well, let's go. Item number 1. I have so many good ideas. You should hire me. Are you talking to me, Derek, or are you talking to somebody else? I don't know if I gave you my number, Derek, but I know you have my email, so shoot me a message. Let's talk. I like good ideas. People that like to talk about good ideas, man, I'm ready to talk. So I really like the list. All right, thanks, Tama. Well, first on the list, sterling silver, amethyst. I sent you my number. I sent you my number in email. All right, Derek. Sounds good, man. I'm getting used to Derek. So I think I got that. Not the same as HQZ, but I like it, man. It's awesome. So yeah, number one on the list, sterling silver, amethyst ring. All right, he's back. He's looking around. It is a size 6.5 and it's 4.5 grams. And the starting bid on that one is $38. SB 38. And it does have a vermeil wash to it. So I don't think I put that in I may have left that out of the title. I actually had to do a couple different rounds of titles. My first one got deleted. I made the whole list and then man, you ever do that? You ever make a whole file and you press the wrong button and you end up deleting it instead of saving it? Or have your computer crash and you haven't saved in a long time? Man, I thought that was a thing of the past, but so there you go. Size 6.5, sterling silver, big old amethyst stone on that. Could use a little cleaning still, if I'm being honest. $38 on that. I don't see any action. I don't see the bag for this either. I think it blew away. No, it's in the box. Hello, Gina. Welcome in, Gina. I didn't really see how nice the design was on that when I first got it. Sometimes I buy, oh, and the front of that as well. Very nice, 38. All right, swing, going down. Number 2 on the list. This is a great brooch. Enough people do it that Microsoft make a default setting to auto-save documents every so often. Yeah. I like that feature. A lot of Eldine. I see you. 38 to Eldine. Yeah, a lot of software now, you don't even have to save it. It's almost like continuous. Thank you, Eldine. Sold to Eldine for 38. So this brooch is really awesome. Arts and crafts, Art Nouveau. It's probably 830 silver, but it's kind of hard to tell when you get to that grade of silver. So 8 to 900 silver is pretty typical. But look at that Sugarloaf carnelian stone in the middle there. Wow. What a great stone. And it's a big one, just over 3 inches. Just over 3 inches, darn it. 3 1/8 inch. And 9 grams. And you know what? I got a super good deal on this. And so a lot of times I'll sell things for prices that I would pay. And this one's $39. And so basically $40 there, easy double retail. And really, really nice. It's a big one. If it was going on a brooch, that's how it would look on a brooch. It is pretty. Thank you, Carol. And hello, Carol. All right. No one in at 39. Would look great converted to tie clip. Oh, totally, Derek. It would also be an awesome pendant. Like, boom, stick it on a pin, stick it on a necklace, I mean, and boom. Just be like, bam. Something like that. Hello, Joanne. Welcome in. Hello, White Feather. How's it going? So, all right, $39 on that big beauty. Again, look at that Sugarloaf Carnelian. There are, I don't know if I can catch any of that. Don't know if I can catch any of that, but going down. I found a new descriptor word for a keyword today. What is that? Gorp core. I don't know what that means. I feel like I should know that. Hello, Purple. Welcome in. I hope you're doing great today on this Wednesday. Yeah, me too. Me too, Deb. Ah. Tim's kind of restless now. He's in restless mode. All right, number 3 on the list. I was talking about this copper cuff. I think this is probably a Bay Area artist because I know I've had multiple pieces with that specific design on them, and I haven't had this pierced one before. And it's still got a little wonk in it. I straightened it out a little bit, but it's still a little bit wonky. It's a size 6 3/4. And the starting bid on that one is $30. So if somebody likes that one, $30. I left it. I didn't clean it, polish it. I just straightened it out a little bit. Deb, I'm thinking I cannot either. I always wondered, like, would they even be interested in something like that? So there you go. That's on my 7. I think this wrist is a 7 as well. I haven't really measured that. I know my other wrist is a 7. I know. I was totally thinking Sunray on this, Eldine. Yeah, I'm not sure if Sunray's here today. But if Sunray comes in, I'll bring this one back around. So there you go. But yeah, I've definitely seen that. I'm not sure. M3WE, what is it? It's one of those things, no matter which way you're looking, it's there. Oh, that's awesome, just messing. That's good. Wow, that was fast. That was fast. All right, there we go. Did I put the starting bid? I did. $30 on that one. Going down. We'll bring that one back around. And yeah, that one's definitely got room. I mean, I think that's why it's got some wonk in it. It's got room in it to move, you know. Larger, smaller. I would just change the contour on it a little bit if I were going to wear it. And I think it would work just fine. All right, number 4 on the list. These right here, really amazing detail on these. Sterling silver, let's see. We've got the number right here. Yes, number 4. Quite impressive indeed. Look at the detail on these things. And the size, they're pretty darn significant. Hey, Timmy. Gina says, Kirsten got my antique pinky ring. It's fabulous. Woohoo. Love to hear it. Oh, hi, he's back. Now he's back in lovey mode. Oh, hello. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I won't put any more bird TV on. I'm sorry. I did not mean to get you all worked up like that. He's got that, he's doing the nervous, he's licking off his nerves by licking his paws. Hi, yeah, it's okay, buddy. It's all right. He's looking up there like, hey, what's going on up there? But yeah, super impressive detail on these. Really nicely made. Probably one of the Italian guys made this. Timmy's 5, Jamie. Yeah. My dog is. I tried squirrel videos. Yeah, the dogs are the same, and for the most part, the cats don't really react. That's the first time I've seen that. But I gotta say, unfortunately, he is very birdy. He's caught a couple birds, and it's like, buddy, you're an amazing hunter, but please leave the birds alone. All right, they're amazing. They're 1 inch by 1 inch, and they're 14 grams total, so about 7 grams each. So if weight's an issue, there you go, about 7 grams each. And the starting bid on those is $59. Hello, Leslie, welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're all ready for your show, or getting ready for your show this afternoon. This afternoon, our time, this evening, East Coast time. Leslie, you go on at 3 o'clock today, right? My dogs are Chihuahuas. They bark at the drop of a hat. Funny, Gina. Yeah, we got some neighbors' dogs that are like that. If there's anything going on, they're barking, or sometimes they're just barking. Getting ready, 3-year time. Nice, nice, Leslie. If you want to drop that link, Leslie, for your live, feel free to drop that in there. People can go follow that link and then hit that notify me button so they're reminded about your show when you go on. Just in case, $59 on those. You know, that's a pretty darn good price, but I'll drop those to 50 if somebody's interested. I can move a little bit on those. Don't drop your hat, Gina. So yeah, 50 on those if somebody's interested. I will change the price on the bag just to keep myself informed, keep myself in the loop. Trying to keep those communication skills strong there. I love them too, Derek. I think they're great. So I think they're pretty awesome. Moving right along at a blistering pace here. Half an hour in, 5 items. 5 items deep. This necklace is really awesome. I like the design. I've had this before in a high polished silver. My Dobie holds the floor down quite nicely until the crows stop in. Every dog seems to have their trigger. But yeah, really cool design. I like the way the collar, it's like an articulated collar. It makes it lay really nicely. Hello, Mama Chola. Welcome in. Peace to you. Let's see. Oh, okay. I had talked yesterday on the preview about a couple items that I was going to try to add to the list. I didn't get them added, and that was one of them. I had pulled this to make a short 2 weeks ago, or well, last week. I had pulled it to make a short, and then it didn't get back into the inventory, and on the sale it was just sitting like in the studio. So I have that, and I'll bring that up and sell that today. So I should have had that one on the list. That one, this one as well, and this one right here. Beautiful 10 karat gold, sterling silver, and indica light tourmaline on that one. One of my favorite pieces. That's actually from my inventory, and yeah, I bought that one at Alameda a few years ago. But so yeah, back to this one. Really nice design. I like the way that's articulated, and the reason I had reached back there was so I could grab that bust. I wanted you to see how well this lays with that articulated collar on the bust. Hello, Kim. Welcome in. Oh, Kim, yeah. Those earrings, man, they're just such nice statement pieces. Yeah, I was really stoked that you got those. And I don't know if you saw those in my store, but that was a really good deal. Yeah. Something very rewarding about that, knowing the person that's getting these items that, you know, I remember buying those and just being like, wow, those are fabulous. Like, just, man. So, thanks, Kim. Thanks for sharing that. All right, so this is number 5. Number 5 on the list. And, well, that's not a bad little system. 15.5 inches to 16 inches. Dang, I must have got a good deal on this. Starting bid on this one, the SB on this one is 50. Not 60, 50. 50. There we go. $50. And really nice patina on that. And again, look at the way each one of those links is a little bit curved, so it has nice, just very nice presentation. I see Gina is in at 50. Thank you, Gina. Steph, is Steph here? Did I miss Steph? Hello, Steph. Welcome in. I did, right as I was typing in. Welcome in, Steph. I hope you're having a fabulous Wednesday. All right, I don't see anybody else in here. It is sterling, Lisa. Yes. Ah, Steph, you wearing pants? No, Steph. No, I'm not. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious, Steph. Ah, that was so funny. Yes, it is sterling. It is 15, so it's slightly adjustable right here. And it's 15.5 to 16 inches. So right now at the maxed out, it's at 16 inches. Yes, shorts, Eldine. I'm wearing shorts. And it's 24 grams, and yeah, it is sterling silver. I see Gina at 60. Ha ha ha, paying for a question. Ah, that's funny. I don't know, Tam, I guess maybe you had to be there. Steph. Was that Friday night at Steph's? Yeah, that was hilarious, man. Oh my goodness. I see Grace at 65. Yeah, Steph was doing a super chat, had a super chat goal on her stream, and I didn't even realize it at times, Steph, that was the end of the super chat. Was that you were gonna walk away, and Steph was not wearing pants that night, so it was comical. It was decent, so. All right, Grace is out. I see Gina at 70. Thank you, Grace, and thank you, Gina. Let's call that one for Gina. Oh, let's get that one marked. Marked, sold to Gina. Thank you, Gina. Hello, Elizabeth K. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, Elizabeth. It worked. You reached your goal. Yeah, that was hilarious. That was great. Very, very fun time stuff. So wholesome, clean fun. I was with Tanya and we were laughing because you walked away, and then we're like, no, Steph, don't bend over, Steph, don't bend over. It was funny. So thank you, Gina. There we go. There we go. Oh, awkward. All right. Stream crash on my end. On my end. It was on my end, Derek. Or it was in between somewhere. I was definitely frozen. I've been watching ridiculous RV Motor Coach YouTubes. Tam, are you doing voice to text right now? Are you typing with wet fingers? Because that's kind of what it's looking like to me. Holy moly, man. These ones right here, matrix glitch. Yep, totally. Tama did it. Oh, man. Look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. 16 inches long, double strand. Man, look at these are playing nice with the light today. Impressive Art Deco, double strand, graduated. Yes, they are graduated. They get a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. Faceted rock quartz. Yes, they are quartz. 16 inches long. And the starting bid on those, they are number 6. The starting bid on those is $75. I didn't get the SB on there. Steph. Steph, you're making Jen B a little bit nervous there. Grace is in at 75. I see you there, Grace. Let me get that on the bust so you can kind of see how those lay. They're shining bright. They are, yes. They're shining. Oh man, they got pretty nice light play for sure. All right, Grace at 75. I don't see any other action on those. So if somebody wants to come back at 80 or better pretty darn quick, now would be the time. Oh man, those are nice. Those are stunning. All right, let's call those for Grace. Sold to Grace at 75. Congratulations. Oh, I almost put 85. Congratulations, Grace, and thank you very much. If his voice is glitching, just go out of the stream and come back. It fixes it. Oh, Steph, thank you for that. Well, I'm probably glad I missed it. People are laughing at something Joshy Boy said. I don't know. Are we gonna have to time Joshy Boy out? Because okay. Such a clean comment, Joshy Boy. I'm sorry. Just X out and come right back, Steph says. Hey, that's a great tip, Steph. Thanks for that. End stream. Tanya, are you out volunteering today? I know that's what you had said that you were headed off to do. I wasn't sure if you're, 10 o'clock, you're probably there doing it. I hope that goes well for you. Tama, I like dad jokes too. I like dad jokes so much that my kids don't like dad jokes. And I'm like, I actually refrain a lot now from making the dad jokes because I think they're so over it. I got my last package from you. Silver wire and freshwater pearl special piece. Aw, Kim. That's awesome. I don't know if Tanya's able to read that right now. Kim says, hey, Tanya, got my last package today from you. Crocheted silver wire and freshwater pearls. Special piece. Yeah. Speaking of special pieces, this one right here. This is my vibe. I like it. I just like this. 42 people here. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you, Mama Chola. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Beautiful sterling silver. Fur clip. And very nice, nice functional fur clip. Like I put that thing on and it hangs there. It even pulled my beanie down. So nice solid piece. So it is what it is. Early 20th century Austrian sterling silver. And Austrian version of sterling silver is 935. It's a little higher grade than 925. It's 1 5/8 inch. 16 grams, and it's $85. Oh, let me get that in the chat. Oh, it's making me watch an ad. Say what? The SB on that one is 85. And to me, the back side of this is it's just as impressive as the front side. And look at all the work that went into just documenting where this was from, who made it, what it's made from. Tornado clip for pearls. Yeah, that would be perfect. Hook it on a strand. I had to watch 2 ads. Lisa says. Lisa. You know, I just started monetizing. And so I think that must be the thing. I think I can probably change that or just not monetize until after the streams are over. Yeah, all right. It just made me watch an ad without even going anywhere. And it's me. I don't know. You can fix it in the settings not to interrupt your lives. All right. There's a lot of new settings that come with, I had no idea that was even a thing. So YouTube going crazy with the ads. Yep, that's part of the experience. All right, nobody into that for 85. That one's going down. Be good for content creators to do a lot of buy it nows. No, right, Dina? That's what I was thinking. I've experienced that myself, where I've gone out of an auction, especially if I was in a hurry, gone out of an auction real fast, and then was trying to hurry to get back in, and I couldn't. So. Yep. Well, you know that is how YouTube makes their money. YouTube makes their money through advertisers. So I have a premium YouTube, so I never see ads. Nice, Deb. I was thinking about that, how that would probably be a much nicer experience. All right, this one, sterling silver. Number 8 on the list. Really nice handmade sterling silver and black matte stones. I'm not sure what these stones are. Some kind of nice matte black pebble. $12 a month Canadian. Oh wow, that seems like a great deal. So yeah, just a really, really cool bracelet. Really well made from end to end. Let me just show you the fabrication. The sterling balls, all those nice pebbles, those nice heavy, what is that, a Belcher link on there? And then that nice oxidized lobster clasp. And very adjustable. Jamie, I think I can get that one on. Without help, it's kind of hard, but there. I'll just hold it in place. So, I put ad block on my phone, says Joanne. There you go. So, yeah, there you go. Not sure if I have the coordination to get it on, and then to get it back off is the big thing. But that is number 8 on the list. It's 6 to 8 inches long, given all that adjustability there. Thank you, Painted Pony. Yeah, I really like it. It's a great bracelet. 6 to 8 inches long, 18 grams, and great price on this one. Starting bid of $75. Oh my God, I want that. Steph, it's pretty darn awesome. Carol Schultz says, Mama Chola, I'm in holiday. Yeah, I don't know what the conversion is on that, Tama. It may not be. What's the Canadian dollar conversion right now? It may not be. May not be cheaper. Hello, Shellbell. Good afternoon. Let the festivities begin, says Shellbell. All right, that one, you know, I could drop it, but I'm not gonna. It's just too awesome. I haven't seen the Canadian currency. Do they have plastic? Do they have the plastic notes? Oh man. I can't. I'm wrestling with it. I'm trying to get it on. Oh, Jamie Lynn, I see you at 75. I was about to put that one back in the bag. Jamie, that's an awesome bracelet. Sold to Jamie Lynn at 75. 75. Wow, my thumbs are moving a little slow there. Keep trying to mistype that. Thank you, Jamie. Congratulations. Jamie Lynn, 75. Oh, I used to flash these. I don't know if that ever helped people. Do you like flash or no flash? Because I used to flash these with the information at the end, so people kind of had a record of that. And I got out of the habit of doing that, so. I won't do a poll whether you like flashing or no flashing, but hey, just let me know. If you have a preference, if you don't have a preference, then don't bother. I've never seen ads here before. Deborah, you're right. I literally just, well, when I went over 1,000 subscribers, I didn't realize there was a whole different tier of monetization and stuff that you can enroll in. And I just did that yesterday or the day before. So, but I can get that off of the lives because I personally don't like that, so. I've been looking around during the specials on some other sites which shall remain unnamed for these types of bracelets. Oh, all right, Tama. Yeah, I'd like to find some of those because they're pretty darn awesome. Like this, pretty darn awesome. Check out the faceted lead crystal in this buckle. Male ladies on it today. Thank you, Dina. Oh, Shell Bell. Just in case I don't buy anything. Shell Bell, you're not obligated to spend any money here. Holy moly. But thank you for that $20 super chat, Shell Bell. Holy cow. Wow. Yeah, nobody's obligated to spend any money while you're here. So I just appreciate having you all hanging out. How many people? 52 people hanging out here on a Wednesday morning. 42 thumbs up already. $21.99 in super chats. Holy moly. Wow. Thank you, Shell Bell. Thank you very much for the $20 super chat and for your continued ongoing support and your great attitude. You always come in, and I think you come in. If we're not smiling when you come in, we're smiling when you leave. So, thanks, Steph. Can someone tell me where to change the setting to get rid of ads on live? Right, Carol? When I figure it out, Carol, I'll let you know. I'm sure it's in the monetization section of the studio, YouTube studio. I should record what I'm doing when I'm in there changing things, because I'll go in and I'll start poking around. The ads cut me off somehow. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep that in mind until I'm able to take the ads off for this live, because I don't want someone to miss something because they're watching an ad. So coming up next, number 9 on the list, this check buckle. I don't know if I actually showed that it's marked on the back there. Czechoslovakia. More Mad Lib booked for Ravens. Chest unhinged, right, Gina? Czechoslav. Yeah, Czech. So that's the deal with a lot of the Czech jewelry. You might not get the whole Czechoslovakia. That one's a Czechoslav. But beautiful example. It weighs 28 grams, so pretty heavy. If you were thinking you might want to make earrings out of it, then I don't know. That might not work so well. It's messing up your sale, Doug. I'm just a collector and I don't have a channel, and it potentially screws up a person's ability to bid in a timely manner. Jamie, I agree. I totally agree. And I will turn it off. I might be able to go turn it off right now, because I did see another YouTuber who was live who turned theirs off while they were live. So I don't know if they actually were effectively able to do it, but they're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go in and turn that off. So Doug, you can fix it now. All right, Steph. Is it in, well, where is it in studio, Steph? All right, so this one, number 9, 3.5 inches by 1.5 inches, $75. SB of $75. And the condition on that is so awesome. Use a velvet ribbon and make it a choker. Yeah, that would work, Shell Bell. Make it a choker with a velvet ribbon. I think that would work great. And you could even make it a bracelet, for that matter. But as a buckle, it's pretty darn fantastic. Grace says, yes, 75. I'm in. Close to break. It is close to break, Eldine. And you know what? I am going to take a break after this, and I'm going to go pull that. I'm going to go mess with that. I think I know where to do it. Sterling. Grace, no, it's not sterling, Grace. It is costume jewelry. So it's probably silver over brass. Yeah, silver over brass, Grace. So if you're out, then just give me an out. And ads, Carol, we're gonna take care of it. Yeah. No, Joanne, it's lead crystal. So it's faceted lead crystal. So there you go. I do still have you in at 75, Grace, but if you do want out, then give me an out. Otherwise, I'm going to count that one down. Count that one down for Grace at 75. Okay, cool. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold to Grace at 75. Thank you, Grace, and thank you for asking. Now let's go sign up for YouTube Premium. It's cheap and so worth it. Steph, I'm gonna go check that out. I thought it was like $40 a month or something. I thought it was, you know, a substantial expense. Oh, let's get that one marked. Sold to 75. Thank you, Grace. Yeah, that seems worth it to me. That totally seems worth it. All right, number 10 on the list. Oh, wait, I'm going to take that break. Only 2 minutes away from the break. Are those Christmas gifts in the hutch behind you? Some of them, Shell Bell, could be, yes. I figured I could skip coffee. About to enjoy no ads. There you go. There you go, Tama. Well, I feel like I should bring something up here for break time. It is officially union break time. Thank you for that. Thank you, HQZ. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, I'm going to go take a break here. And let me see, what do I have that I can put up here? Why not? I had $60 on item number 10, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to make these the union break time item. UBT item. Back this up a little bit here. Ooh, hold on. Item number 10. Put it on the acid testing kit. Boom. There we go. Starting at $1. Item number 10 on the list. Unique Art Deco graduated rondelle hand knotted bright day necklace. I think maybe the voice to text got something out of whack there, but yes, these are graduated quartz. It's not even in there. These are quartz. Quartz crystals as well. So give me a couple minutes here to get this worked out. Let me see if I can get the monetization pulled off of here. And I'm also going to refresh my coffee. So there you go. Bidding starts at $1. Go for it. some acid. It's alright. Okay, that should be that. Have you guys ever tried Guatemalan coffee? Whoa, we'll be zooming all day. I have had some good Guatemalan coffee. Mama Chola, I've had some good Costa Rican coffee, some good Nicaraguan coffee. Steph, yep, I got on my PC, Steph, and did it. It's done. So, monetization has been turned off. It was in the YouTube studio in the video setting. As I was sitting here, I was remembering where I had been, and it was coming back, so it was pretty darn easy to find once I got there. All right, I see Kim Cucks in at 20. Man, those are nice. Really beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and come back in just to make sure. Is that really off? Do I not have to watch an ad now? Live, all right, live. Straight into the stream, look at that, no ad, okay. It's gotta be Yorkshire tea. Oh yes, the AeroPress. I should get an AeroPress, considering how much I like coffee. The only time I've used an AeroPress is when I was camping. Like, what the heck? And it was like super awesome coffee. So there you go, faceted quartz, graduated rondelles. It's a pretty short one. So fairly short collar, but really nice. I love that they put that on the orange, hand knotted on that orange cord. Just really a much different pop and a little different flavor. We've worn 2 out. Ah. Oh, and guess what I found, Tanya? Guess what I found yesterday at the store? They had it. They had the coffee. I see Grace at 25, Kim at 26. There is a clasp on that. Grace, yes. It has a silver alloy, silver plate clasp on it. It's not a sterling clasp. And yeah, it's a pretty short one. Where did my info bag go? Yeah, 15 and a half to 16 inches. It actually has a little bit of stretch to it. So when I was measuring it out, it varied a little bit in its length. Steph says, I'm getting coffee now. Nice, Steph. So yeah, and really cool. Don't see a full string of rondelles like that very often. And in very good condition too. So the facets, you can see the facets are still nice and clean. The face of the facets are not really worn. I'd say, wow, some of these have no abrasion, some have light abrasion. Yeah, so I would grade those like light to normal wear. So very, very good condition. All right, Grace is out. I see Kim at 30. So if nobody's coming back at better than 30, we'll call those for Kim. I'm just catching up in the chat here, making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, go to channel, no. Exactly. All right, so Kim's at 30. Gonna call these in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Kim at 30. Thank you, Kim. And congratulations. And yeah, thank you for sitting through the break. Support your local caffeine dealer, says Deborah Barnes. Yeah, I like to do that, Deborah. I have a handful of local coffee shops that I like, and I really like to support them. Norma Jean's being one of my favorite. So, if you guys are ever in the Aptos area and you're looking for a really good place to go for coffee, that has an antique shop next door, literally in the same building. They share a wall. Go to Norma Jean's, because that's the place. That's the place to go. All right, congratulations, Kim. Thank you again. And thank you, Grace, as well. And whoever else was bidding on those early on. Thank you very much. You know, I do too. I do too, Kim. I buy them almost every week. So I have more that are going to be coming up. And I actually have a group that I just priced out for my friend, or I actually just picked a bunch of pieces out and I'm getting prices on them right now. And I have another buy coming up. So I guarantee I'll be having more quartz necklaces coming up. And I typically try to buy the ones that are in better condition, that have nicer clasps, and are an unusual cut. Because I do see a lot of kind of the standard round faceted bead with moderate wear that, you know, they're nice, they're beautiful. There's nothing wrong with them at all, but they just don't do it for me. So I like to be able to sell things that I really get excited about. This is one of them, and you know, unfortunately for this piece, I was not able to show it well in the preview. And really, I should have marketed this piece a little bit because I love it so much. Beautiful carnelian, Art Deco carnelian ball and chain necklace. So I might get a little better color play on that today, because I got some natural. The sun is coming out, by the way. When I first stepped out, I missed something there. I'm gonna just let that one go, Tama. Whoever you're talking to about that, you guys have a great conversation. I'm going to take it. Nice, Kim. I love it. I love that. Hello, Valerie. Welcome in. So yeah, this is item number 11. Really gorgeous, gorgeous Art Deco carnelian ball and chain necklace. I had a little silver lobster clasp on it when I bought it, and I had this little extender just sitting around waiting. It's not sterling. It is silver plate. Hello, Jen. Hello, Jen's Gems. Welcome in. Ooh, Samuel Benham makes some nice pieces. So yeah, it's 18.5 inches long. It's 54 grams. And I started to say the sun came out during break. And the sun's coming in here a little bit. So I'm getting a little bit better light play on these. But they're fantastic. They're $95. If somebody likes them as much as I do, then you'll be all over that. If not, then they'll go back in the bag, and I'll get to play with them a little bit longer. Maybe even make a short with them out in the sun. Like those fantastic carnelian, the Victorian carnelian beads that Flocasso bought. These ones have that same play. When you get light coming straight through them, you can see all the different banding. You can see the different clarity, the translucency and transparency all coming together. It's nice. Black on cat coffee. I don't know what that was for, Deborah, but man, that kind of makes me laugh because right next to Norma Jean's is a place that has a cat in its name. I better be careful. And it's a whole different vibe. Wow. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. Maybe I can get that. So now you can see a little bit of what I'm able to see coming through the window, all the light that's coming through the window on those. Sunray. Welcome in, Sunray. Yeah, there was a copper cuff earlier that made us all think of you, Sunray. So I'll bring that one back up and see if you like that one. But yeah, just beautiful carnelian. $95 on those. And I got a really good price on them. I don't even want to know, Lisa. That's terrible. I think I know what you're talking about now. Specially fermented coffee beans. Hard pass on animal poo coffee, right? How do we go? I'll drop those to 85. Because that extender on it is not sterling, I'm willing to budge a little bit on it. And maybe I will find the right sterling clasp, and then I'll bring them back for like, oh geez. If they're restored to original Art Deco condition, essentially, then they'll be like 150. Hold the beads up as if you're wearing them. All right, Jamie. Let me put them on the bust here. Doug, I told Tanya that you guys should do a split screen sale on Mondays. It seemed everyone loved it. Yeah, Jen, I think that's a great idea. I think the split screen sales, I love doing it. I mean, I think if you were there and you saw it, I would prefer to do that, honestly. It's just a great vibe. It's really nice. That's a nice format. So yeah, we'll see, Jen. I think we're going to be having regular weekly sales together. So, all right, Jamie, let me hold that one up like I'm wearing it. Or I might just put it on because, man, I love carnelian. There you go. So, for me, that's where it lays. Oh man, that's really nice. That's pretty nice. Keep that bag there just for reference. Oh, did I drop that to 85? Let me dropping busts. Dropping busts and bags are flying. Let me just drop that price to 85 so I'm on board with that. Good. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy that. $3.75 for a bag of that coffee at Walmart. Woo! $3.75 for animal poo coffee. What? All right, those are pretty nice. I better take those off and put them in the bag. So there you go. You did get to see a little bit better light play on them, which was nice. And I do like that extender. It's a good look on that. Okay, Sunray. Let's get back to that copper cuff. Sunray, this was number 3 on the list. If you look in the description, Mama Chola, just because more people are there doesn't mean you can't get what you want. I tell you what. I've actually had really good luck thinking the opposite way. Going to shows thinking they've already been picked, going to sales thinking there's no way there's still going to be stuff at the end of the sale, and cleaning house. Yeah, going places thinking that there was going to be too much competition and everyone else was thinking the same, and guess what? The competition wasn't a factor. Yeah, Sunray, this was number 3 on the list if you had any interest. That's a size 6 3/4. It does have a little wonk in there. I worked out a little bit of it, but it's still pretty wonky. That makes it. You drink all that coffee for a while. Yep, I did, Sunray. I drank it up. Yep. And thank you for that. And it's good coffee. I will give it that. So, but I'm very much focused on my local coffee shops, especially Norma Jean's, because I started to talk about, you know, that whole part of town is developing, and that building, those businesses have been there since before the development even started. So, cuff, $30 on that one, Sunray, if you're interested. So, yeah, if you were interested in that, Sunray, I actually was thinking about you when I saw that one. It's pretty fabulous. Yeah, Kim, exactly. Yep, I mean, you guys, people that were around about a year ago, you may remember that. My friend and I rolled in on Sunday afternoon. The state sale closed at like 4 o'clock, and we rolled in at 3:30. Oh! I was in September. I love it, but I'm going to have to pass for right now. Sunray, okay, if you were not restraining yourself from spending, would you buy that, Sunray? Because is that something that you would have bought? Because if you like that, then if you like it, it'll fit you, if you're into it, then you can have it, Sunray. It'll be a gift to you. Put 30 in the chat, Sunray, if you like it. All right, Sunray, we'll check this out. Check that out, Sunray. It's an Easter egg. You got the Easter egg. So, Every auction has a free item that's waiting to be discovered. The item is only revealed after someone wins the high bid or the buy it now. And you got that one, Sunray. Congratulations. Yay, it's a win-win. Oh, wow. All right, number 11 was last, the carnelian beads. Yeah, thank you so much, Sunray. And Mama Chola, thank you as well. I have both of you to thank for hard but also kind words early in my YouTube journey. So if you're ever wondering if I'll forget those things, I will not. So thank you. All right, item number 13. No, item number 12. Holy moly. This one's awesome. I forgot what the name of these stones are. The little crackled art glass stones. I have the Juliana book. I should look in there and run back through the terminology. You know what, Derek? It really is. And the timing for those was perfect. So yeah, I've had a lot of people along the way who have helped bump me on the course that I was trying to be on. So, and Sunray and Mama Chola are just a couple of the many that I can thank and I'm very grateful for. So thank you. Yeah, this beautiful, check this sucker out. I like to put them all on my hat because, you know, brooch hat, that's like a thing. Speaking of which, brooch hats, if you guys know Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat, he and I are going to be doing a live sale together. It's looking like October, I think it's 16th, October 16th. Yeah, if the dates jive, then he and I are going to be doing a sale together, so you can look forward to that one. All right, but back to this one. It is Juliana. It is gorgeous. I don't know how I'd wear it vertical, horizontal, at an angle, on a brooch, on a hat, probably at an angle. It would even make a fantastic pendant. Holy moly. Yeah, look at that. Just hang it right there on the hinge. Wow. All right, it's gorgeous. It's highly collectible, rare, unusual, one of a kind. I don't know. I haven't seen that particular one myself, but I imagine they're out there. And the price on that one is $100. I was going to do $130. Totally great price, but check this out. For you guys here today, $100. Blazer, lapel, totally. So many possibilities, and literally like a really good investment piece as well. Juliana's been one of the pieces now, or one of the designers now. When I first started, the D&E pieces flew under the radar. Not a lot of people knew about them. The Juliana 5-link bracelets, the clampers, all that stuff. It was just flying under the radar, but it was starting to hit the scene. The information was starting to hit the scene. But regardless, it was always very collectible. And it's one of the brands that through the last 20 years now, since it did hit the scene and the knowledge was out there, it's been consistently collectible. The values on these pieces has been consistently high. And you can see why. They're really just gorgeous, really well-made pieces. Mama, I never got an invoice from Doug from the last show. Is he waiting? Is he waiting until Thursday? Sunray, if you didn't get an invoice from the last show, then I probably forgot to send it, because I did invoice from the last show. So I'll go back and double check that. All right, $100 on that one. Bruce, right? I thought it might fly at 130, but it's not flying at 100, so I'm going to leave it right there if somebody wants it at 100. Getting in shape for walking all over Spain, Leslie, right? Leslie, you're getting close to that, huh? All right, put 100 on the bag. Put that one down. Let's just show that one more time. It's a monster. I did not get... Oh, okay, Jamie. Let me go in and check then. That's not cool. Because there were a ton of glitches going on with PayPal. A ton. So, and those glitches have been happening for, I don't know, about 5 days now. Started like last Friday. Weird stuff going on through the weekend. Hi. But yeah, I'll get those invoices checked and sent off when I'm done today. Say it like Bruce. If interested, you know where it is. I like that, Gina. Yeah. If you're interested, you know where it is. It's about a week. Glitches have been bad on PayPal. Yeah, it's been weird. I mean, it was so bad I had to walk away and come back later. And I actually had the same thing happening last night, just trying to do voice to text. I thought my microphone was broken. It was picking up like every third word. Well, and I thought my phone got hacked this weekend while I was visiting Tanya. that too, whole different topic. All right, moving on. Next item. Wow, blistering pace again. I received mine from Doug. Yeah, Eldine. I thought I sent them all, so I can go back and double check. There was a thing for a long time where I'd send invoices, go through the whole process, done, move on, send another invoice, and then they were all drafts. So I had to go back and resend. I'm like, wait, how do you even do that? Save as a draft isn't even an option in this process. But I digress. All right, item number 13, sterling silver. Really cool wavering. Lapis, lazuli. This one, I polished this one up. The stones were a little bit abraded, and thanks to Tanya, she left a nail buffer here, and I did a little dry polish, a little wet polish on it, and it came out beautifully. Also polished up the silver a little bit, and a light polish. I don't give it a high shine. That was just baking soda rubbed with my finger. It's a size 6.5, 9.7 grams. Really a great look. Mischief and mayhem through PayPal lately. Yeah. Well, and while we're talking about PayPal, just so you know, if anybody's not familiar, when you get an invoice from me, it comes from the Crystal Bear. So that is my official business name on my business license. So if you get an invoice from the Crystal Bear, it's not a scam, it's me. So yeah, size 6.5 on that one, and it is a starting bid of $37. $37 on that one. Too small for me, says Kim. Yeah, Kim. Even though it's a 6.5, it fits my 7 pretty comfortably. So a little bit, well, it's tight. Did you read my above comment, Sunray? That's okay. I did not, Sunray. Sorry to cause a problem, Doug. You didn't see my comment after that. I was thinking about you, but I meant to say Bruce's invoice. Oh. Oh, no problem at all, Sunray. Yeah, so it sounds like Jamie Lynn didn't get an invoice as well, so if nothing else, it makes me want to go back and double check all those invoices from Monday. So, all right, there you go. $37 on that one. If somebody likes that one. Size 6.5. Yeah, Eldine. That was, I'm trying to think how old I was when I made that, when I picked that name. I was probably 20, 22, something like that. And the crystal bear, I thought that was such a cool, wow, the crystal bear, that sounds so cool. Just imagine a crystal bear. But I never actually used that as a business name. It was just the name on my business license. I went straight into the first eBay user ID was called the Jewel Collection. Number 21, it looks like I've skipped ahead here. Number 21, no, let's get back to number 14. All right, well, the Juliana didn't land, but let's try the Regency. Why not? Mercury is not in retrograde, so it's not the stars. Yeah, I heard someone said that last night, that Mercury was out of retrograde. I was 22 in a galaxy far, far away, right, Gina? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can truly look back at that now with some historic nostalgia. Like, that was a long time ago. Oh, Timmy. Geez, I hesitate to show you guys the mess that I have stacked up here, but you guys gotta see Tim. Oh, Timmy. Those boxes are all full of jewelry, just so you know, and it's stacked on top of flats, cardboard flats that are full of jewelry. So, there you go. There's Timmy hanging out. A little behind the scenes, I'm always a little bit like, no. That's not part of the view. Not part of the curated view here. All right, so yeah, coming up next, Regency of number 14. Wow, I'm really setting one today. Number 14, 2 3/4 inch Regency brooch. I did not find the pendant. It's a very, very close or complementary piece. Maybe not an exact match. Wow, those, I didn't realize that some of those have a little aqua. Those Aurora Borealis stones have a little aqua going with them. But yeah, don't find too many Regency pieces. And this one is number 14, and the starting bid on that is $45. And if you're curious about information on these items, you can look in the description. And I have a little list with these items all laid out. So this one's number 14, Regal Regency Green Aurora Borealis Rhinestone Spray Brooch. I don't think it's actually a spray. So this, I think the spray has a little bit more of a spray pattern to it. You can whack me on that one. Oh, I see Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Welcome in, Sandy. And Sandy is in at 45. Remember, the tortoise wins the race. Eldine, you know what? Man, quite often that is the case. All right, I don't see any action on that one. Well, I'm really not in a hurry. So, sounds like a scam, Kim. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on there. Scam. Just found I was enrolled in a subscription called Free Shipping for $19.99 a month. Huh. Wow. Interesting. All right. Congratulations, Sandy, and thank you very much. Sandy Spiff. Hey, vendor enrolled me. Beware. Wow. That sounds like a scam for sure, Kim. What the heck? What the heck's going on here? Oh, I don't have to be in a big hurry. I had a short list today. Short list, but I have a lot of jewelry here. So, from eBay or where? Yeah, where was that from, Kim? That's messed up. Okay. Really? I put $85 on these? Number 15, Bakelite beads, is that right? Do I have the right bag here? Sometimes I look at my prices and I wonder what. Yeah, beautiful Bakelite cherry amber beaded necklace, 34 inches, 84 grams, $85. Oh, well, okay then. They are quite beautiful. You meant 11, right, Jen B? They are quite beautiful, and since I do have my warm light here, I wonder if I can get a little bit more of that. These have a little bit of that rusty color in them, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like any of that's going to come through there. That's all right. You'll just have to trust me. Look up, look up. What did I miss? 100 on the Juliana brooch, Doug. I have a feeling the availability will be short-lived. Yeah, Gina, I think you're right. You got it. Good. That's, yeah. What do I need to say but sold to Gina? Congratulations, Gina. Yeah. I don't know if you search that one, I bet you find one for double, triple that price, if they're even out there. I didn't have to know what it's worth, so thank you, Gina. Fantastic piece, and I'm always happy to, as you know, Gina, as you do as well, I've seen you do it on your channel, you get things at good prices and you give good deals. So, speaking of which, this one, I may be way underselling this one. Because I don't even remember the last time I had one of these, and I know I haven't had one of these that was this well made. Let me just put it that way. I've had kind of the smaller, flimsier, probably much earlier versions of this, but this one is just, it's quality. Little sewing knife. Gina has great prices. Yeah, I had no idea how great Gina's prices were, especially on the glass. Gina knows her glass and knows what it's worth and knows that she's giving good deals. So, yeah. A lot of dealers are out there doing that, not looking to scrape every dollar they can out of each item. So, thank you for that, Gina. Yeah, check this thing out. It's heavy. It's very well made. The condition's great. The engraving's super nice. It's not monogrammed. I'm trying to think if this has anything. It has everything going for it. It still has a little jump ring on it. It's got scissors. It's got a knife. It's got a little punch. Or what is that, a needle chaser? Or what do they call that? An awl or something? Oh man, that sucker is sharp. like mint. The scissors work great. I'm telling you, it's just amazing. Sterling silver. Why don't I just stop talking about it and put the price in the chat? It's 65 bucks. $65. I don't know in the sewing world if this is like one of those things that you're looking for, or if it's just nice to have the original Swiss Army knife, Kim, right? Totally. Total utility on that one. Gray says 65. I'm in. Yeah, I don't know in the sewing world, this might be a $500 tool. Don't know. I've had a lot of sewing pieces that were, especially the French etuis, that were just incredibly valuable. So Grace at 65, great price. I agree, Deborah. I agree. Grace at 65 looking for 70 or better, or we're going to call that one for Grace if I don't see any more action. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Grace at 65. Thank you, Grace. And next on the list, item number 17. I was pleasantly surprised to see that this was signed when I saw it sitting on my hands, Grace. Oh, pocketbook essential. The hand sitting, yeah, that's a valuable skill to develop, literally valuable. Can we also have Doug's new Mad Libs channel put in chat, please? There you go, Derek. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Derek. Derek, did you sell the lepidolite, those lepidolite beads that you had? I had meant to ask you that last time I was chatting with you. I can send you a message direct, but yeah, I was just curious. If you still have those, I would like to get those because those are awesome. Cool. Well, you have my PayPal information, so just invoice me on those. All right. Like I said, I was very pleasantly surprised to see that this was signed. It was a great piece. Really like that design. It's an enhancer, and looked at it inside. I had said it was Carolyn Pollock, and actually, I don't think it's Carolyn Pollock. I think it's just an early Relios piece. So, if I remember right, it's been, I don't know, 15 years since I learned this, but I believe Carolyn Pollock designed for Relios, but wasn't exclusive, like Relios wasn't exclusive to Carolyn Pollock. So, I think there was like Tenorio Roderick. I could be wrong, but I thought he was part of the Relios crew as well. Or maybe he was Relios. I don't know. Old knowledge. I should probably not be bringing that back up. But it's beautiful. It's 2 1/4 inches. Has a nice big bail. Put that on a nice strand. Some pearls, some onyx. Even a little rose quartz I think would be great. And it's 14 grams, and I got a really good deal, so I'm going to offer a great deal, $40. Hello, Patty Kent. Welcome in. Yeah, totally, Sunray. All right, Patty Kent is in. I'll be back later, everyone, if the show's still up. All right, Derek. Well, thanks for being here, man. Good to see ya. And yeah, shoot me an invoice. I'm into that lepidolite necklace. I see Gina's back at 45. And Patty is back at 50. Mama says, bye, Derek. Have a wonderful day. Gina's back at 55. And Patty is out. Thank you, Patty, and thank you, Gina. Let's call that one for Gina in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Gina at 55. Thank you, Gina. And thank you, Patty, as well. Yeah, it's a nice one. I could see why you like that one, Gina. I like the way that center strip just kind of, I like the lines on that one. The lines and the taper, the dimension in that. I could go on and on. Wow, speaking of going on and on, I could go on and on about this piece. And if it doesn't sell today, boy, you're going to be hearing a lot more from me. I will be going on and on more and more. It's really unbelievable. Yeah, this is the kind of piece that just, wow, makes me quite excited. It is number 18 on the list. It's really a work of art. A work of art that's wearable. But it doesn't have to be worn. Number 18 is freaking, it is FF Mama Chola. It doesn't have to be worn to be appreciated and enjoyed. It can literally be displayed. It's got its own custom fit velvet box. And that's how, when I first saw it, it was in the custom fit velvet box. And it had the 2 other rings that came with it. And as a display piece in a wood cabinet behind glass, it was beautiful. It wasn't obvious immediately that it was jewelry. It didn't take very long for me to figure it out, but it was just a beautiful piece. So there it is. It's 900 silver, kind of the Polish standard for sterling, at least at the time. Very modernist, extremely well made. There is the signature, the Polish hallmarks. It's amazing, but it says stay away. Right? Bar fight cuff, indeed. Oh, did you see the rings that go with it? The whole on. I actually wish it fit me comfortably, because it'd be great to sport it all together. Yeah, it is a cuff, Sunray. It's an amazing cuff. And it's a 6.5 on the cone. The thin spot on my wrist right here, I can get it on there, but it doesn't shift. It won't go up over my knuckle. So I can't really show it and display it. But it is what it is. It's magnificent. It's a 6.5 on the cone. The internal diameter, which to me is the more important measurement here, because you need to know your wrist width at the widest point to know if it's even going to work. So 2 3/16 is that measurement. That measurement right there, 2 3/16. Is there an Easter egg attached to that cuff? Lisa Ross, you're killing me. Oh, that would be a nice Easter egg, right? Hello, Tanya, just in time. Welcome in, Tanya. Do you have anything for 11? Staff, not yet. Haven't got there yet. I don't know if I started anything at a double digit. I don't know if I started any how low can you goes in this round. I don't remember doing that. So we got the Easter egg that Sunray got. Right, Gina? But the price on this one's $350. I can sit here and talk about it all day long, blah, blah, blah. It's this, it's that, it's these, the other. It's fantastic. It's modernism at its best. Look at that. Look at the line on that. The keel on that. Holy moly. Heart Candy says, oh, I'm not hesitating at all on that one. It's beautiful. And Heart Candy, I can't wait. I hope that you send us pictures. So if you end up with this one, Heart Candy, then, and you're comfortable with it, please send pictures. I'll put them on my post. On my community post, which I just figured out, hey, I can start putting things on the community post. I had done that when I first started YouTube, and I forgot all about that feature. So, all right, I don't see any other action. Let's call that one sold to Heart Candy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Heart Candy. You got it. And that is fantastic. And Heart Candy, I do have access to the artist information on that one, and I will forward that to you when I get it. So you'll get a lot more info on who that artist is. And hello, Tanya. Welcome back. Congratulations. And thank you. What club is that? What did I miss? I probably said something, and now I'm... I laugh so much at I watch a handful of other streamers. Yay, yeah. Yeah, Tanya and I bought that one together, so we sold it. Yay. The 11 Club. That is a club. That's totally a club. Gen B rules that one, you know. Gen B has taken a lot of crap. Okay, number 19. I probably should have at least looked at my book. There's a Coppola section in my book to see if this was it. Because if it is, man, this is way, way undervalued. But if it's not, then, you know, that's a very... well, maybe even kind of a high price. But it's amazing. It's beautiful, swirled, it's glass. It's 3 1/4 inches. It's 14 grams, and it's $65. SB of 65 on that one. Oh, my rings always sparkle after I do a sink full of dishes. I have a Tanya ring, a Doug ring, a Bruden's ring, and wedding rings on. Shell bell, mine do too. And then I'm like, oh man, I should have taken those off. Especially that one that has, it's gonna have water stuck under that stone for a while. I got the best price, darling. You're smart, right? I grab and go, but have to run. Just came to say hi. Oh, I missed that, Grace. All right. Well, thank you, Heart Candy. Hope you have a great day. That was me yesterday, says Mama Chola. At the doctor's all day. That seems to be how it is. That seems to be how it is some days. All right, 65 on that one. No action. That's all right. I don't mind holding on to this one. Maybe doing a little bit more research on it and bring it back around at a much higher or a lower price. However that one pans out. But that one is number 19. That one was, I didn't have a price in the bag. I guess I was still unsure on that one. Oh man, wow. This one's awesome. I would say historically for what I buy, what I'm looking for, and what I got in the last week, this was by far the rarest piece. Art glass cuffs are always so small. Deborah, they are pretty small. I wonder what's up with that. Because it's funny you say that. I have a nice swirled art glass cuff, like cobalt and gold, and man, it's just pretty small. No flexibility on those either. Yeah, other than the Modernist set, you know, that's a whole different level of rare. That's one of a kind rare. This is highly collectible, but hard to find rare. So, early Chinese silver and enamel bracelets, that's not very hard to find. They're out there. Finding them in this condition, with so much enamel still intact, and with such a rare motif, well, then you're getting into the good luck once in a while category. And that's what this is. Good luck once in a while. You know, a piece like this, I see them around, but in the buyability range, where is Frank? He would love that, right? I don't know, Mama Chola. I don't know where Frank's at. I think Frank got that. Frank got that bracelet, that awesome bracelet, on Sunday at Tanya's, and I think maybe Frank's had to step away for a couple days because, you know, I think Frank's learned one of those valuable lessons. If you can't refrain, then don't go. So I myself have learned that lesson as well. If it's not in the budget, if I'm not looking to spend, then some channels I can't go to, or I'll spend. So I don't recommend that you do that. I recommend you. The business person in me says I don't recommend that, but the person in me understands that. Yeah, for each of us, some of us can come and hang out and have the restraint and not spend. I myself have a hard time being that person. I see a great piece, I see a great price. My instinct is to spend, buy. So here you go. Again, bats. If I find an early piece with bats on it, I immediately want it. That's always been a thing. Bats and dragons, same thing. So to have bats and dragons together, holy moly. And then these, I'm not sure what's going on here. Some bamboo, some water. I don't know what they were symbolizing here, but I'm sure if I took a little bit more time, it would probably hit me. But just an awesome piece. Blah, 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 blah. It's a big one. So I had put it on, and it came down to about here. I'm a 7, it's an 8. So it came down to about here, and it actually slipped all the way over my cuff that I have on. And it's $250. So if you like it, that's a great price. Number 15. All right, that didn't work out. Empty bag there. So yeah, it is $250. Balance, earth, water, maybe sky. Yeah, I don't know if I saw any sky, earth, water. Yeah, there you go. Well, dragon, earth, water, sky. And maybe prosperity in the center. I didn't see a shao, maybe good luck. Yeah, it looks like good luck in the center there as it comes together. What are you a little... Let me see. That's weird. I don't know why that one got held, Steph. So there you go. It's just fabulous. Kim, I refrained for quite a while, but then I came back like a gangbuster. Oh, Sunray, I respect that. I am totally the same. I have Sterling Buddha wrapped in a dragon. Oh, that's awesome, Melly. Steph, I think it could. I think it could very easily go up the arm. So there you go. More bats on the back. That was the most significant spot of enamel damage or loss right there. And that right there is typically what I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing the whole piece. Just to say that, yes, the dragon does represent the balance, the ability to the ability to be peaceful and yet extremely strong. Nice, I like that balance. Bean burritos are in my future, says Deborah. All right, Deborah, get those bean burritos. All right, $250 is a great price on that, but I also scored this for a great price. I don't know why, but if 200 works for somebody, you can have it for 200. Melly, you got it. Yeah, absolutely. It is, like I was saying, that panel right there, I'm used to seeing the entire bracelet in that condition and still buying it and still selling it. So to see it all so well intact, it's just it's a great example. So there you go. And it is large. I get that. It's an 8, so. And let me just say, there it is again, size 7 to 0.75 to 8 1/4, 27 grams. That's number 20, and $250 was the price. I am dropping that to $200. Yikes. If somebody sees that in the live here and you want it for $200, drop $200 in the chat. If somebody's watching the playback and you want that for $200, that or any other item that got passed on, just shoot me an email. Raven's Chest 33, ravenschest33 at gmail.com, right there in the chat. Jodif. That's how you can contact me and just say, hey, I saw that awesome. Oh, Deborah, thank you. I can't believe that. Yikes. I can't believe that didn't sell earlier, Deborah. That's a smoking good deal. I know a couple dealers that'll stick a $200 premium on that and stick it in their case. So you got that, Deborah. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's the deal on this one. $200. Hello, Becky. Suitable for framing, totally. It's a great piece. It's just fantastic. Okay, number 21. The cuff was awesome. The rings are awesome. Super awesome. Okay, here's my jot form as well. If you're not registered here at Raven's Chest, I do have a registration form pinned in the chat there. All you have to do is fill out that form, send me your information, and if you win a giveaway, if you win a bid on an item, then I have your information and I can just shoot you an email. All right, I had an extra bag, couldn't find the item. Now I have the item and can't sell the bag. Tanya, no. That's what's next. Item number 21. Supposed to be the same maker as the bracelet. These aren't marked. All they're marked is Poland. They are sterling silver, brass, and copper mixed metal. There are 2 rings here. So one of them is a 7 1/4, one of them is a 7 1/2. So they work great for stacking, or they work great for me because my pinkies are a little bit different size. I can wear one on each hand. That 7 1/4 fits great on my 7. Interesting with that double shank design, it kind of holds, it's like a little bit leveraged on there. And that 7 1/2 fits on my 7 1/2 8. So there you go. I'm going to run these both at the same time. You got the 7 1/4. You're going to bid for choice. If only 2 people are bidding on them, I'll ask you guys if you're interested in one or the other, because I don't want you to drive the bids up if one of you wants the 7 1/4 and one wants the 7 1/2. Then that just doesn't make sense. But if multiple people are interested, then we can just let it run. The starting bid on these is $85, and that is for your choice of which one of these rings you would like. Hello, Bruce. So there you go. I think these are just, I personally love these. My friend came in, he didn't like them at all. I'm like, really? I'm so interested because I think they're such amazing works of art. I don't see how you could not love them. I was really surprised, so. All right, let me see here. The 7.25, the 7.25 is right here, Lisa. And welcome in, Lisa. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. There's the 7.25. There's the 7.5. They're really... Oh, man. Where's Leslie? Talk about bar fight rings. Holy moly. Statue of Liberty crowns, right, Kim? Yeah, they're just pretty darn fabulous. And I like them as a pinky ring. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with them on one of my other fingers. Maybe a first finger, a pointer finger, or a pinky ring. Something about that design, I feel like, personally, some people might like that, kind of nesting your finger in there. But for me, I think I would be fidgeting with that the whole time. Just saying. So yeah, there you go. 85 choice on those. Kirsten would love them. I agree. Mini paper cutters. Justin did. You know what? I haven't seen Justin. Eldine. Justin might just like them. So yeah, 75. I'm dropping them $10. 75 choice on those. If the price was what was doing it, not the size, then hey, jump on it. If not, then I'm definitely not going any lower than that. Melly, 75. Melly. I see you, Melly. All right, Melly. I'll give those a couple seconds here. 7 1/4 or 7 1/2. Melly. Sold to Melly. Sold 75 to Melly. So yeah, Melly, you just let me know 7 1/4 or 7 1/2. Or both. Lisa Ross. What's up, Lisa? Did I miss something? Lisa want one. Was Lisa in? I didn't see Lisa. Lisa was asking, but I didn't see Lisa drop a bid in there. So let me go back and look. If I missed that, Lisa, I'm really sorry. Oh, you said 7.25, please. I thought you were just looking to see. You were just looking at it, Lisa. I thought you just wanted to know. Lisa, 75. Okay. Dang it. I'm sorry about that, Lisa. So, Melly, I am going to give Lisa a priority on that. 75 is still the price, but I want to give, dang it. She wanted the 7 1/4, Melly. And she did already say it, so I'm going to have to give that to her, Melly. I'm sorry. Yeah, and thank you, Dana. Darn it. Yeah, my misunderstanding there. So, Melly, my apologies. Lisa, you got that one. The 7 1/4. Dang. I should have just run them separately. Next time, that's what I'm going to do. So, Lisa, you got the 7 1/4 at 75. Melly is back at 80. All right. Fair enough, Melly. Do you want to open up a bid on that, on the 7 1/4? Okay. That seems fair. Bidding. Yeah, totally fair. Because you were both in, and I hadn't been aware. So, Lisa, I've got Melly at 80. And I know you were in originally at 85, so I would be looking for 85. I'm confused too, Melly, and I'm doing my best to try to sort it out and keep it fair. So yeah, I'm very sorry for that. But there you go. I do have Melly at 80. I'll take the other one at 75. Okay, Lisa, I got you. You're both going to get them at 75. Lisa, you're going to get the 7 1/2. Melly, you're going to get the 7 1/4. Yikes. I hope that works out for everybody. Next time I'm going to run them separate. 75. Melly. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Wow. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Melly. $75. Lisa R. All right. Whew. Well, thank you, Melly. Yeah, I try. Sometimes we just miss things. I should have just clarified, Lisa, when you asked about that. So I think we got that worked out. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for your help. It's a win-win, says Bruce, right? They both, right, Tanya, that's what I was thinking. I thought they were the same size until you actually said something, Tanya. You're like, well, they're a little bit different on my 7. And yeah. And then on the mandrel, they're a little bit different. But breathe it out, right? Okay, I do believe this was last on the list because it's the last in the tub. So that makes sense. Last on the list. Number 22, I really like this. I used to really see a lot of nice early Czech and Austrian pieces. And I just don't see those as much as I used to. Dude, I'm famous for not even looking at my chat for extended periods. Everybody is to throw up stop signs at me. Yeah, Melly, I hear ya. Well, thanks for that, Melly. Make me feel a little bit better because, you know, Melly, you're one of the people that I see as like one of the OGs. I don't know how long you've been on here, how much longer you've been doing it than I have, but I definitely see you as one of the OGs. So, and I love your vibe. I love your, yeah, I love your realism, keeping it real. So, okay, number 22 on the list. It's 2 inches. It weighs 18 grams. It's just really fantastic. I think it's Austrian. Don't ask me why, other than experience. Having a whole ton of pieces that were actually marked made in Austria. But someone could tell me, hey, I've had that piece and it's Czech. And I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't argue. So the foil glass in this one is incredible. Like really, really incredible. Thank you, Eldine. The condition on this is really fantastic. It came in a little box, and I'm thinking it probably spent its whole life in that box because it looks unworn. From the front, it almost looks brand new. It's in such good condition. You know, when I looked at it, I'm like, wow, they did a really good job on this reproduction. They did a really good job. And then I'm looking at it, I'm like, no, wait, the fine detail in that casting on the front, that's not a recast. That's an original. This is an original cast. In those stones, all vintage stones. Colors are all age appropriate. It's just so, and then you turn it around and you look at the back, look at the fabrication. This is not a new piece. This is not some cheap reproduction. All handmade, all hand soldered. It's a great piece. And I don't know, call me silly. It's 2 inches across. It's $48. If I do list it, it's going to be twice that, $95. And I would expect it to sell within the first week of being listed. So I see Yippee at 48. Grace is at 48 and Tony is at 48. Hello, Tony, and welcome in. Hope you're having a great day today, Tony. You don't need to list it. No, Tam, I kind of didn't think I would. So I'm having less and less to list lately. Yes, brass base metal. Yep. It almost looks like silver. When you look at that, it almost looks like a nice heavy silver gilt, but it's just a nice heavy gilt on that brass. So I see Yippee at 60. I see Tony in at 60 first, actually, Yippee. Yippie's back at 65. Grace came in right after Yippee. So we do have Yippee at, is it stone or glass? It is glass, Mama Chola. This is costume jewelry. Brass and glass at its finest. So, yep. And that little molten foil glass cab in the top there as well is beautiful. I see Grace at 70. Tony is out. I'm asking because I agree with Austrian. That's probably Czech glass. Yeah, Melly, I gotcha. 100%. Austrian fabrication using Czech glass. Some Czech glass and some Austrian crystals. You know, if we're going there, Melly, that's where I'd be. That's where I'd be leaning. I see Yippee at 85. Thank you, Yippee, and thank you, Grace. And thank you, Tony, as well. It makes me crazy that we don't know who the people are that made these things, right, Steph? Imagine when these things were like, this was like the year's fashion, you know? Imagine walking into like a boutique shop and seeing a display case with a choice of items that are from this line with this cool art glass and all these colors. Like, wow. I could just imagine what things looked like in that time. I see Yippee at 105. Thank you, Yippee. Thank you, Grace. And wish they still made things the way they used to. Yeah, Tanya, right? Right. That's the one thing. When I turned it over, it was like, ah, wow. I'm so used to seeing stamped reproduction pieces that when you turn it over and you see the back of it, all that hand fabrication, it's a solid piece. You know, they cast a solid piece of brass. soldered it together, set it with stones, like that. It was all hand fabricated. Right, Steph? I imagine the person picking out the piece of glass, twirling it in their fingers and admiring it, placing it just right in there. Yeah, right? Like, look at the alignment of that, of the cab. So, I hear you, Steph. Can you imagine if we could time travel and go back and buy all this stuff? Ow, Mama Chola. Yikes. I could imagine. Yeah. Holy moly. Could you imagine just being bathed in the splendor of so many beautiful things? I see Grace at 1:30. Tama, I like that. We're going to bring beautiful things from the past and cures from the future. Bring them all together. I dig it. I see Yippee at 1:35. Thank you, Yippee. Oh, Mama Chola, let's pray that happens. My fellow Aquarian. Grace is out, so we have Yippee at 1:35. Thank you, Grace, and thank you, Yippee. Let's call that one sold to Yippee at 1:35 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Yippee, and congratulations. That's just a stunning bug brooch. They have them. They're called Stargates, and the last one we went to war over in Iran, and that was Gilgamesh's. It's all true. We went to war to get it. You know, Mama Chola, I'd love to hear more about that. I think you should come on and help educate us on that stuff. Don't forget, everybody, play the lottery, Powerball. Oh, Bruce, what's going on? Is the Powerball up in the billions again? I really don't follow that stuff, so. So thank you and congratulations, Yippee. I hope you love that. So that does it for the tub. Cleaned out the tub. I have so much more. I could literally just keep going and keep going. But I really like having things prepared ahead of time so I can kind of flow, especially if I'm by myself. Having things prepped ahead really helps. A box of goodies from you just arrived in my mail. Love it. Oh, dang boy. I missed the rest of that, Jamie. Dang boy, you have such good, I love your taste. Well, thank you, Jamie. I really appreciate that. Indeed, Gaspiite. All right, thanks. Yeah, I love that bright lime green on those. Those are fantastic. So thank you for that. Thank you so much, Jamie. I got to get back to my very important Donna Adelson trial now. Have a great day, everybody. All right, Steph, you get back to that. If I won, Bruce, I would pay for a jewelry jamboree and pay for everyone. I like the sounds of that, Lisa. Let's all send some extra prayers and energy out there for Lisa to win the lottery so she can do a jewelry jamboree. Bring us all to it. Okay, a couple items that did get passed on. I'm going to bring them around. I'm going to drop the prices a little bit. Is there a how low can you go? No, there's nothing in here that I'm going to how low can you go. Oh, maybe this one. Maybe this one. Where'd that bag? There's the bag. Okay, I lost the necklace earlier and only had the bag. And then I lost the bag and I only had the necklace. I better buy some tickets today, right, Lisa? Mama Chola's already in at 11. You don't even know what it is, Mama Chola. You might not like it. Okay, first to come back around, these didn't sell. Beautiful cherry amber bakelite beads. These were one of the strands that had a little bit of that cognac color going in them. That trial is happening about 100 miles from me. Oh, dang, Jen. I don't even know what the trial is, so I'm so terrible on pop culture, honestly. Like, my friend was telling me about Cardi B, and I'm like, yeah, I've heard of Cardi B, but I don't know. I don't know anything. No, these are not 11, Steph. These are 34 inches long. They're 84 grams, and they were $85. I'm going to drop them to 75. That is the edge of the pucker zone for me. $75 on the Bakelite. On the Bakelite beads. Cherry Amber Bakelite. We're gonna do a how low can you go here. So, number 13, size 6.5. Sue Dillon is in at 75. Sue Dillon, you got him. Sold to Sue Dillon. Oh, thank you, Steph. Got it. Sold. Let me just double that. Sold at 75. When I go back, I use my Nightbot logs to double check sales, and man, it's so much nicer when I hit that sold and the number in there, and I can see the person's bid. It all just lines up. Boom, boom, boom. I've now avoided so much confusion from that. Thank you, Steph, for that. Thank you, Tanya, and thank you, Sue. Congratulations. Okay, this one is going to be a how low can you go? Do you have any Victorian gold lavaliers? Draft Horse Diva. I don't know. I'd have to look in my store stock. I don't have anything right here in front of me. I do know that. I do have a 14 karat Victorian locket that I just pulled out of my stash that I was thinking about selling. That's not a lavalier. Yeah, I don't know if I have any nice Victorian lavaliers. Draft Horse Diva. Maybe like a coral one. I'll take a look. If I have one, I'll bring it back around next time. So, this is a size 6.5. Size 6.5 sterling silver lapis lazuli wave ring. The starting bid on that one is $44. Good luck getting that for 11. Bye, everybody. For reals this time. All right, Steph. If it doesn't sell, I'll ship it to you and I'll invoice you for 11, Steph. How's that? Because you never know. I've had pieces just not even go around. All right, starting bid of $44 on that. And yes, this is a how low can you go? How low can you go? And this one's already dropped to $33. $33 on that beauty. It is a size 6.5. It is 10 grams, sterling silver and lapis lazuli. Enjoy the trial, says Deb Barnes. Enjoy that trial, Steph. There you go. Yippee says, bye, Steph. You are crazy fun funny, right? Steph is very funny. Yeah. Love your vibe, Steph. Yeah. You're one of what I consider to be the YouTube success stories. So there you go. I don't know if you're still here, Steph. I don't know if you're still just lurking, just maybe. But you may have noticed that dropped to 22. Grace noticed. Grace is in at 22. You got that, Grace. 22 sold to Grace. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sold to Grace at 22. Congratulations, Grace. Grace, and here we are with that last remaining good Sharpie. It's still writing strong. It was just letting me know, hey, buddy, I am a 6.5, and you put me on a 7. Good luck getting me off. You're going to have to wrestle with that one a little bit. Okay, also, dang, did I really drop the price to 50 on these? Sometimes I feel like when I change the price on things, I should raise the price rather than drop it. Especially if they just came around. Like, come on, give them a chance here, buddy. These, number 4 on the list. Incredible. Comedy and tragedy. Screwback earrings. Look at the detail on these. I don't know, like a modern, like a, I don't even know the inspiration on that. Not cubism, not realism, impressionism. No, I don't know. What do you guys think? Clearly artisan made. They remind me of Maori faces, just with all the different patterns and angles on them. They are screwbacks. They're 14.4 grams total, and they're $50. So, Brutalist, says Mama Chola. Yeah, they're really awesome. That's what I gotta say. Really awesome. And $50 on those. So, if somebody's interested, those are the details. That was number 4. 14 grams, $50. All right, carnelian beads. These were number 11 on the list. Beautiful, beautiful carnelian beads. Sterling silver, carnelian. The clasp has been replaced here. It is not sterling, but it fits quite well. And that one, 18.5 inches and $85 on that one. Yeah, I'll drop it $5. 80. So number 11, Draft Horse Diva, you got those for 80. Thank you, Draft Horse Diva, and congratulations, you got those. And also, oh, this one's great. This one's really awesome. If it doesn't sell, you're going to see me wearing it. So number 7 on the list. I would be inclined to call this arts and crafts. Some people would argue, but that's what this strikes in me. Arts and crafts, feel era, that hand-hammered leaf. It is sterling silver, the Austrian standard 935 sterling silver. It's a nice heavy fur clip. Nice strong clip. You can see it's got some good grippy action right there. I actually like it right on the collar. Nice little decoration. And $85 on that one. And that one's just firm. 85. So it's 16 grams. It's number 7. It's 16 grams, 1 5/8 inch, and $85 on that. So sweatshirt clip, Draft Horse Diva. I see you. That's a great grab there, Draft Horse Diva. So thank you very much. Sold to Draft Horse Diva, 85. Winter cap. Yeah, Melly, it would be awesome. It's pretty heavy though. I put it on my beanie on the brim that was folded up, and it started taking the brim down. All right, this one, is it Coppola de Topa? Coppola de Topo? I should know. I have the information in here. I just don't remember the exact. This one was actually sold to me as most likely Coppola de Topo. And I don't know. Costume's not really not my forte. I don't know enough. I haven't had enough of the pieces. Like 2 necklaces in 25 years. I haven't had enough of the pieces or experience to really know. But I do know it's really awesome. Great design. Really nice glass beads put in here, twisted on there. And that one's $65 if somebody's interested. That was number 19 on the list. It's 3¼ inches long and 14 grams. So there you go. Number 19, $65. Well, the lady... Oh, cool, Melly. I didn't know that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, and the last item that was passed on, wow. I did drop that to 200, didn't I? Holy moly. E-Topo. Okay, Melly. Coppola E-Topo. Oh, Tanya, yeah! Coffee fund. Yay! Oh, it's letting me comment on this one. Yay. Coffee. Aw, thank you, Whoa. Geez, if you just go to type in coffee in the emojis, thank you, Tanya. If you go to type in coffee in the emojis and you leave off the C, it automatically brings up like the flip off finger. Like, say, what? Voice to text wanted to make it Spanish. Oh, that's funny, Mel. Like, thank you, Tanya. Yay, coffee. I'm definitely going for coffee today. Most definitely. All right, the last item that was passed on. I dropped that to $200, number 20 on the list. It is an open bangle or a cuff. You call it what you want. It is fantastic. Silver, enamel, early Chinese. You got dragons. You got bats. You got a little Shao. Good luck symbol there. Some more dragon action. More bats. A little, I don't know what that little infinity knot is in the center. Some kind of continuity symbol. But it's awesome. I dropped it to $200 if somebody likes it. Yeah, I think it would be a great upper arm cuff or upper arm bracelet. I call it, so love it. They wore it to the bit. And what did I miss there, Melly? Oh, that sounds so good. I'm getting up to go get a cup right now. Yeah. I'm about to refresh my cup. It's been a while. It's cool. Okay. I wasn't sure. I got a new espresso roast here. Wasn't sure. It's pretty good. It's a strong one. So. All right, there you go. $200 on the Chinese silver enamel cuff. That was number 20 on the list. 7.75 to 8.25 inches. 7.75 is when you close it all the way. 8.25 is what it was at when I opened it to put it on my own arm. So, yay, my lawn guys are here. Yard was becoming a forest. Yeah, Shell Bell, that's awesome. I love the smell of that fresh mowed lawn. Yeah. That's a great one. All right, well, that was what I had prepared for today. I do have a lot more jewelry. I could just keep on rolling here. 49 people in the house. Wow. Thank you. 67 thumbs up. Wow. Thank you. Oh, Deborah Barnes. What did I see? That Carnelian not listed money. I'm confused. What? Not rubber. The Carnelian. If you're talking about the Carnelian beads, Deborah, they did just sell. Draft Horse Diva did just get those. So. I love that they wore it so around. Someone cut. Oh, I don't know about that. Could be. They sold to Deborah. Wait, what? Say what? Did I miss that one earlier? Darn it. Or was it? Let me get back up here. Oh, Draft Horse Diva was in 80 on. Was that something else? All right. Darn it. If those already sold, Deborah, then, and I missed that, I'm sorry. And if I'm just spacing it on something else, then I will get that worked out. Yeah, Draft Horse Diva, if those had already sold to Deborah, then I'm going to have to honor that one. And I don't know how I missed that. So thank you for the heads up on that, you guys. And sorry to Deborah and Draft Horse Diva. So Deborah Barnes has a question. So yeah. Yeah, I'll work it out, Lisa, Deborah, Draft Horse Diva. If I space that today, then I am so sorry. And yeah, I think it was today. So. No, I want to buy it. I bought the Carnelian brooch. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm sorry, Deborah, but I already did mark that one sold. So, yeah, I had already marked that one sold to Draft Horse Diva, so officially it's done in the chat. If I'd sold it to you earlier, then yeah, I could rectify that one, but yeah, now it's done. So I don't feel like it would be fair to come back and open up the auction for that because I had already marked it sold. So I think we're already good. It's sold to Draft Horse Diva. Congratulations, Draft Horse Diva. And sorry, Deborah, that, that didn't work out. So, all right, we got it worked out. Cool. Sometimes it's hard to keep things straight here. So thank you for helping me keep it straight and get it straightened out right here so there's not confusion later. So that was it for today's items. I do have a bunch of other items. Literally, like I have a box full. I can just keep going. So you guys want to still see some more stuff? It might be things that you have seen already coming around. We have awesome buyers and sellers. We do. You know, this is just a great community of people. A great community of buyers, number one. The most important people here, the buyers. Without buyers, us resellers would be talking to ourselves, selling to ourselves, which as resellers, we often do actually sell and resell amongst each other. But yeah, we wouldn't be anything without the great people here, the great customers, and then the great resellers that are in this community as well. Wow. I couldn't be more grateful for all of you. Melly. And a lot of you who are resellers and buyers, most of us are here. Yeah, thank you. Don't take a break though. Go get that fresh coffee. Don't take a break. I am going to take a break. I think that's what you meant there, Melly. I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna keep selling stuff because I have nothing else going on. So, yeah, I'll take a little break. Let's see. Do I have anything here I can run for $1? Oh, sure. Why not? Coral. Oh, Melly. I'm going to freshen up that coffee, Melly. Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Melly. You're awesome. I just got to tell you, man, Melly, Tanya and I talk about you frequently, and we just love you. We get a kick out of you. Yeah. You are hilarious. So, and I love you, Melly. So thank you. Tanya and I both get so many big smiles from your presence. So check these out. Coral sunglass holders or reading glass holders. Braided coral. I can't even believe somebody made something like this. Absolutely incredible. Woven. Got a couple little spots where there's some thread showing, a little loose spot, but they are what they are. They're starting at $1 because if someone can drop exclamation point UBT with no spaces in the chat, I'm going to take a little union break here. And wow, what a great, they were like made for sunglasses, but imagine just tying them together like that and then clasping a little enhancer or even just hanging a single earring through the center of that. And bam, instant beautiful necklace. Dang, I wish I would have thought of that before I brought them up here. So there you go. I'm going to take a union break. Those marks are from putting brooches on the strand. Oh, I believe that, yeah. Thank you, Draft Horse Diva. So yeah, I'm going to take a break. I will be back shortly. 33 people in the house, 68 thumbs up. Couldn't seem more appropriate, those numbers there. Thank you very much, everybody. Ooh. Oh, my muscles are grateful for movement. dry. All right, well that was a good little break. The sun is out now. It's really warming up out there. So turning into quite a nice day. All right, I see Draft Horse Diva at 17. You guys are free to open up your bids there. Oh, Elizabeth Johnson's out. That makes it easy. Draft Horse Diva at 17. If nobody's coming back at 18 or better, then we're going to call that one for Draft Horse Diva. Oh, there you go. It is pretty unwound there. So if you're still okay with that one, Draft Horse Diva, then that's still a screaming good deal. Sold to Draft Horse Diva at 17 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Congratulations. And thank you. So yeah, it's getting sunny. It's getting hot out there. Those loops on the bottom, I think I can put a brooch on there. Melly, I think that would probably would work out. I don't know what Draft Horse Diva is going to do with that, but that's up to Draft Horse Diva now. So congratulations and thank you. Yeah, nice break, getting sunny, getting hot out there. I grabbed a banana and then I forgot it. Got some fresh coffee. Doug just got my package a few minutes ago. The bracelet is perfect. The screwback turquoise earrings are so pretty, and the Art Deco ring is absolutely gorgeous. Ah, white feather. Thank you. I love hearing that so much. Yeah. One thing I'm super grateful for doing YouTube, selling jewelry on YouTube, is just that, getting great feedback from people. It's so weird because other platforms, it's like if everything's great, you don't hear anything. If there's a problem, you hear something. Potassium and caffeine breakfast of champions. Right, Francis? Thank you. Can you tell I miss playing with my costume jewelry, Melly? I wasn't really thinking that, but I am now, so. Maybe I'll do a costume sale. I have a bunch of costume vintage, probably antique. Nice, Melly. Yeah, you should do it. Yeah, I actually have a lot of costume jewelry too. I don't buy a lot of costume jewelry, but I've accumulated quite a bit over time because a lot of it I know is collectible, or I find appealing myself, or it just comes in with lots of other items. Oh. Never seen before. Doug, I think so many of us are OG eBay and even a bit. And even eBid, and remember Yahoo auctions? Yes, I do. Yep. Yeah. Remember when eBay was auction only? No fixed price items? Check this out. 14 karat Victorian locket. I don't remember if that's this paste in the center or if it's a green garnet or an emerald. I think it's a paste, but man, look at the condition on this thing. The condition on it is incredible. Look on the inside. All 14 karat gold, solid gold. Still has the original frame in there. It doesn't have it would have had a glass or rock crystal window in there. The window's gone, but that frame's still in there, and the frame is in perfect condition. But beautiful, beautiful Victorian locket. And it's 14 grams. 14 grams. I'm just curious, what is that today at today's melt? Yeah, I've had this in my safe for a long time, and I decided to pull it out because I think I might sell it. You know, it's one of those things like, oh geez, $935 at 100% melt. Let's see what it is at 90%. 90%. $841 at 90%. Yeah, so if my gold guy comes by today, he would give me $840 for that and melt it. Ah! Crazy. But yeah, I was thinking it's just been sitting in my safe, and I mean I can put it in my safe and just keep it there. But I don't know. It's just sitting there. There's nothing else going on. There's no reason why I shouldn't at least put it into inventory. I don't even have it in inventory or anything. I've just had it. I just put it away. I bought it one time and was like, wow, that's great. I love that piece. I'm gonna hold on to it. If your guy pays 100, he doesn't. He pays 90, Melly. Yeah. I just like to know. I like to know what 100% value is, but typically I do 90%. 90% because that's what he pays. So yeah, 841 is what he would pay today if he was just going to come and buy it. And you know, if I put it in my store, it's going to be $1,250, $1,300, something like that. But if somebody wants it, I think you asked a price there, Draft Horse Diva. $1,050 is what I would take for it. So, and that right there, $1,050 is a great deal. So the condition of it is just immaculate. Even the back, look at that. Very light surface scratches. So it's incredible. The condition on it. The condition is why I kept it, honestly. Yeah, when I found it, it's so rare to find them in decent condition, you know, presentable, the hinge works, they still line up well enough that they're passable. This just has all those things. The hinge is perfect. The seam is perfect. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, there's a little tiny pinhead dent in it. We found a flaw. Dang it. Yeah, just beautiful. Beautiful piece. There's one more little pinhead in there, it looks like. So that's that. I just figured I'd share that. It's right here, and we're talking about lavaliers earlier. It's not a lavalier, it's a pendant, but just it made me think of that one. Oh, Tanya, I'm sorry, I showed that. I showed the inside earlier with the frame. Gina, I'd say 1870s, 1880s. Yeah. Let me show you that again, though, because just like the outside, the inside's in incredible condition. So So there you go. Yeah, it could be a little bit earlier, but are those pearls? Yeah, Melly, they are pearls. Yep, natural little seed pearls in there. Oh yeah, do you want me to put the price in there just so people see? Just so you see, $10.50. And there you go. I haven't closed it yet. Take another look at the inside. That original frame, it only had a frame on one side, so it would have been made to open up. It could have held hair. It may have been, doesn't look like a mourning piece, but it may have held hair. Maybe even a lock of hair with a picture in front of it, and then it would have had a glass, or actually probably would have had a crystal, a quartz window. But that frame, look at how deep that frame is. It goes all the way to the base. Like I hesitate to even pull that out, but I will. So you can see that, see how heavy that frame is. So it wouldn't be that hard to get a new piece of glass for that. And then again, you can see the inside of that. And there's some of that lovely, I find that to be beautiful on, you see it a lot on Victorian gold pieces, that fire scaling, which part of the reason it's beautiful is because that's part of the reason it gets overlooked so often. And I want to be extremely mindful to carefully get this frame in the right direction, because if you guys know, once these frames get bent, it's impossible. Melly. Oh, Melly is in at $10.50. All right, Melly, I see you. All right, slipping that frame back in. I had it upside down. Actually, I'm not slipping that frame back in yet because I want to make absolutely sure I get that in straight. So there you go. Oh, did you hear that snap? I don't know if you got to hear that snap. Melly, I don't see anybody else coming in, so here comes the snap. Ah. Wow. So there you go. Melly is in at $10.50. Be looking for $10.60 or better. I'm trying, Melly. Yeah, Melly, I will. I hear you. I hear that. Eldine, it's a Victorian 14 karat gold locket. Yeah, I'm not even going to mess with that frame right now. I won't even mess with that until I'm focused only on that. It's a Victorian 14 karat gold locket, Eldine. It weighs 14 grams. And it's set with seed pearls. And I don't know that the center stone could be synthetic, could be a garnet, could be an emerald, but I'm not sure about the center stone on that one. Don't bend it. Yeah, I will, Melly, for sure. Stop playing with my pendant. All right, Melly. Yeah, it does open. It is a locket, and it has. I took the frame out. It has the original frame, which is perfect. The one thing about this locket, the one thing you could sum it up with, the one word is immaculate. It's immaculate. Right, Melly? I hope it is. I assumed it was paste. Yeah. Late Victorian. So yeah, there you go. It is a locket. And it's immaculate. The condition on this is just incredible. Look at the back. Barely any surface wear. No denting. The only dents on the whole piece that I could find were here somewhere on the edge. There we go. One little piece right there. One little dent. And then there was one more little one over here somewhere. And then the lovely snap. When it goes back together, listen. So satisfying. Stop it, Tanya. Let me take it home. All right, Melly. Well, I think I've explained what we have going on here, and I've drawn this out long enough. I've tried, Melly, to get someone else to come in. Guys, no, I'm going to have like 3 gold lockets I'm going to be looking to sell. Or 1055, I mean, yeah, anything above 1050. Melly is in at 1050, and I'm going to call it sold to Melly at 1050. Unless we see someone come back. Do you have the QVC 18 installment plan? Lol. Oh, you're funny, Francis. I love it, but I can't when my grandmother was born. So there you go. You're getting that one. Congratulations, Melly. And thank you. And was it Draft Horse Diva that was asking about lavaliers earlier? Thank you for asking, because had you not asked, I would have even brought that up. So yay. Congratulations, Melly. I'm going to have a void in my safe now. And yeah, Melly, I'll ship that express and insure it for $2,000. So don't you worry, huh? And I am going to not even fumble with that frame until I am done. I'm bagging the frame separately here. Because, man, you know, that frame, that's hundreds of dollars in value alone, just having that. And that's why I didn't want to remove it initially. Because, man, I've seen it too many times. It gets taken out once, it gets put back in, not quite right, and it's never the same. Yes, absolutely, Melly. The condition, all of it. And thank you for recognizing that, Melly. And so I'm very happy that you got it, because as a reseller, you can turn around and resell this right now. You could probably take it to one of your local dealers who knows what you have, and you could make a couple more bucks on that. So thank you and congratulations, Melly. Oh yeah, yep. Just like people buy the chains, the watch chains, the book chains without the pendant on them. They'll also buy the lockets. So, oh my gosh, right? Yeah, and that was the bottom for that reason. Yeah, because anything lower than that, and it was potentially at risk. So, imagine all the pieces, Melly. Man, all the pieces that have been melted. Yikes. All right, well, did we have any other requests? I'm just going to start pulling items out of that same bag. Yeah, put that over here. Because that frame, it's like a molting lobster. It's vulnerable. Totally Melly. This sterling silver brooch, a very George Schiebler design. It's actually half of a buckle that Schiebler is known for making. Yeah, the goldsmiths back there, especially a lot of the goldsmiths in California. Like I don't know. I don't know if we need to go there, but that could have been a California piece. There was so much gold here and so much nice jewelry being made. The quality of it is incredible. And then you get into the Italian Etruscan goldsmiths of the era and earlier. Yeah. Castellani and Fontenay and yeah. It's a whole different school. But yeah, this one very much a reproduction inspired by that era, inspired by late Victorian pieces, Schiebler made pieces that were late Victorian into the early 20th century. And this one's not signed, but very much in the style of Schiebler. And let's see. It's 1 7/8 inch by 1 inch. And check this out. We're just going to how low can ya? Starting this one at $55. The text thinks I'm playing Jeopardy. San Francisco Gold Rush. Montana had Precious Metal Rush also. Yeah, and yeah, Montana goldsmiths and silversmiths, they were known for and are known for their work as well. Yeah, total repro here. I'm with you, Melly. And it's a how low can you go? So the price is going to drop until it sells. $44 is the new price. If you don't know how low can you go works, I start an item at a double-digit number, like 88, 33, 55, and if it doesn't sell, I drop it to the next double-digit number below it until it sells. Right now we're at $44 on this. Great Schiebler reproduction. I don't know, what do we call that? A Greco-Roman. Oh, who is that? I didn't even see the figure on the head. I was thinking Mercury or not sure. Not sure who, but I do know that the price is dropping. Doug, did you ever think about listing that locket online before you offered it here? Gina, I did not. Gina, I literally just brought it up here. So, and I've kind of stopped doing auctions on eBay. And fine jewelry on eBay as well has become problematic. So I'd rather just bring stuff up here now. If I'm being 100% honest. Yeah, anything over $500 on eBay has to go through the authentication process, which creates delays. 34, no, not 34, 33 was the price, 33. I didn't see anyone in at 33. How about 22? Not 23. My finger, I don't know, did I get an extra callus on my finger or something? They are reopening an old gold mine in Republic, Washington. They have discovered new veins. Oh, nice. Well, now I can see that happening. I can see that happening. Yeah. With the price of gold these days, heck yeah. All right, here we go. Where's Gen B? Gen B, are you in? Or is this one going to be the first? Oh, no, Eldine saved it. It's back. Eldine, 11. You got it. Sold to Eldine at 11. Congratulations, Eldine. I have a 164 days till Valentine's Day. Bruce. Whew, thank you for that. Thank you, Bruce. I like that often authentication price process, but I sold a very high-end Zuni piece and they couldn't authenticate it. Yes, the buyer kept it. Melly, you know, if it's straightforward, I sold a beautiful Gumps 18 karat gold and amethyst pendant, marked Gumps 18 karat gold, flew right through the authentication process. Newer pieces that are obvious what they are, that don't take any special knowledge. Congratulations, Eldine, by the way, thank you. Sold to Eldine. I don't think I marked that one. Sold, did I? It's sitting right there, sold. Thank you, Eldine. Anything that takes specialized knowledge or that requires reading the description, in my experience, gets sent back or is not authenticated. You know, a beautiful pair of Art Deco earrings that I had, antique jewelry. It's very common for it to be set, the diamonds to be set in silver, and then have the entire piece backed in gold. So the whole back of the earrings are 14 karat gold. The whole front is sterling silver. It's all set with diamonds and freshwater pearls. $1,200 pair of earrings. A jeweler, someone who's an authenticator, should be able to see this antique piece, know enough about antique fabrication to know that that's what it is. The authenticator couldn't authenticate it. They didn't know what they were looking at. Cost me a $1,200 sale, and it cost me that. It made me look like I didn't know what I was talking about. That person never came back and bought from me again. Right then, I decided, find items on eBay. It's not worth it. Like, why aren't they able to take an extra step and read the description so that they know where to test a piece, so that they know what to look for, so that they know what they're actually looking at? I had another piece that I sent them. Freaking classic. I should actually go back and find them. I wonder if I still have these messages. I should make a video about that because it's hilarious. The authenticator sent me a message. I had had a GIA certification done on 2 items. One of them sold on eBay, and the GIA certification had both items referenced in there. And I kept the original documents and sent the item after it sold through the eBay authentication process. It went through the authenticator. They had to ask me for the original appraisal. They needed the original appraisal so that they could authenticate it. I'm like, WTF, are you freaking kidding me? You need to have the GIA certification so that you can authenticate it. You're a GIA authenticator. You're supposed to be able to tell people whether it's authentic or not. I was flabbergasted. Like, it's one thing to authenticate whether the GIA certification is authentic. That's really easy to do for anyone. They can just run it through the GIA, make sure it's an authentic cert. But for them to need that information, for them to be able to certify it, I lost all faith in that authentication system after that. So, returning items that are obviously what they were stated to be, very easily testable with anyone who's competent at testing. And then needing someone else's authentication documentation so that they could authenticate it. Like, what? What a joke. And that's the thing. If you have a GIA cert, you shouldn't need it to go through the authentication process. And I'm like, well, if I have a GIA cert and I have to send it through the certification process anyways, I'm not sending you the certification that I bought and paid for. You do it yourself. Yeah, I couldn't, when they first started that authentication program, I was like, really? They're going to make you do that for everything over $500? That's kind of crazy. And at the time, I was selling a significant number of items that were, you know, $500 to $1,200 on a regular basis. And, you know, almost immediately, because I knew that it was going to be a problem, for one, eBay was perpetuating this mentality that you have to ship it same day. The buyer has to get it within 5 days or you're getting dinged. Literally, those are, to be a top rated seller, you have to ship within 24 hours and the item has to arrive within 5 days. Doesn't matter what happens in shipping, you get dinged for it. So they have this process that holds the items up, the authentication process. You have to ship it the next day to the authenticator, but it can sit at the authenticator for as long as it takes, and then it can get delivered. So they literally hold up their own prioritized process for this other process that's terribly inefficient. So hopefully the consumers on the other end feel well served and confident in what they're buying. But man, I tell you, I clearly could go on and on about it. What if there's a hurricane or a major snowstorm? You know, Gina, that used to be a real big problem. They've gotten a lot better now about excusing that shipping time part of it, that 5 days. But I still routinely have to go in and find items, go into customer service through the help window. What is it called? Have to do an appeal on items that have been dings, essentially. You know, that they didn't meet the parameters. You have to go in and appeal it, and usually the appeals work. You know, because a person comes in and looks at it and says, "Oh yeah, look, you shipped it on time and it arrived 6 days, but there was a weather event," whatever. So there are ways to deal with it, but man, just the reality of being a reseller on eBay, I guess. Jeez, I don't know why I got down that path, but I could literally talk for hours. I've been selling on eBay since 1998. So go look at the Jewel Collection on eBay. If you can just search for sellers, and you'll see, yeah, I started on 1998. So I've been doing eBay a long time. I have a lot of experience. A lot of experience doing that, and a lot of opinions about the pros and the cons of the platform. So, and honestly, most of my experience with eBay's been good. It's just that kind of like the feedback system or the feedback that I get generally on Totally Podcast, Tanya, the majority of the feedback that I get on eBay is negative, you know? Say I get 5 messages a month from people talking about items. These are non-question messages. 3 or 4 of those will be complaints. Very rarely do I get people that write on eBay saying, "Hey, wow, I got my item, I'm so happy with it." When I was buying 8090 in 1998, 1999, and I stopped till last year. How much did I bought from that? All the, oh, that's, wow. What a great era of jewelry to have, Mama Chola. Okay. Speak of the devil, I have 2 emails right now with offers on things I just looked at. Hey, I've gotten some awesome deals on eBay, and you've gotten some awesome deals here too, Mama Chola. A rebate does not do anything for the seller except annoy buyers with emails. Oh, I didn't miss that part, Melly. That things they just looked at. They didn't even hit the heart button or watch it. I got offers because stop of comp looking. Stuff from always sold. Oh, are we talking promoted listings on eBay? Man, I got a few opinions on that too, Melly. Yeah, I guess I should probably get off that. I do think a podcast would be a great idea. Just need to figure out a time, place, a format for that. Honestly, Thursdays are not a bad time. I do not try to do sales on Thursdays, but often I'm wanting to come on live, either to hang out while I'm doing pictures, or I want to share some things, but yeah, maybe a Thursday podcast would work out okay. Those jerks offer me $50 on a $260 piece. I don't even answer them. Melly, you know what? I set my default bid amounts on eBay to be at least 50% or it just rejects the offer. I'm like, come on, if you can't even come in with half of what I'm asking, don't waste our time. Thursday has Kirsten has the Thursday block locked up. Derek, well, in a way, yes. I have stated before, that's a chunk of time I do not want to step into. Part of that is because, I want to be there. I want to watch Kirsten and Michael. I love watching their show. So let's talk about PayPal. Someone damages your items, improves it. They're totally for the buyers. Yeah, Gina, let's talk about PayPal too. Holy moly. And the evolution of PayPal has been a roller coaster ride over the years. All right, pearls. Pearls and pearls and pearls. Yeah, that's one strand. One strand of pearls. It's really hard not to step on people on YouTube anymore. There's so many sellers, but we do look out for our friends group, circle of friends, right? Yeah, Melly, for sure. I try not to step. I don't want to step on anyone. And if I saw my presence as stepping on people, I probably would just leave YouTube, because there's always someone that I'm going to be stepping on, And I kind of just came to this realization. Well, I've come to it a couple times, but it really hit me hard this last week that I need to stop worrying about other people and what they're doing. I really need to focus on myself and what I'm doing, my family, my life, my priorities. And part of that means that sometimes I'm just going to come on. There have been so many times when I've been sitting around and the number one thing that I should have been doing was getting on YouTube. And I didn't. And I'm not going to do that anymore. Because I'm like, wait a minute, why am I doing this? What is the logic behind it? And the logic just wasn't panning out. I'm here to bring jewelry to people here that want to see it and buy it. And if you're here, choosing to be here, awesome. If there's somebody else on at the same time who's doing the same thing and you want to be there, awesome. If you can be both places at the same time, cool. If you can only be one and you choose here or you choose there, good for you. You get more choices. And ultimately, I just said it earlier, all of this is about you guys. We couldn't have channels here, successful jewelry selling channels, without you guys. So the point of that being, I see more options as a good thing. If I saw somebody pop on right now, I see a live notification, I'm going to see that and go, wow, cool, interesting, who's on? I wonder what they have. I don't see, oh no, somebody just came on. Ah, I know there are people out there that feel that way. So just so you know how I feel, I don't. I feel like the more we have, the more options we have, the more we are all bringing to the table. So people always have choices. Yeah, Eldine, exactly. And it's up to you guys to decide. And I respect that 100%. So, you know, Melly, I come on Fridays doing Mad Libs. Usually I do some Friday sales as well. And one of the things that bums me out about that is you're on Fridays. So a lot of times I'm just lurking in the background while I'm working. So yeah, I think that's the one thing that bums me out the most about going live while someone else is live is that I'm missing their show. So I don't know, we got off sales and got on other tangents here. I feel like maybe I'll throw a couple more items on and call it Cajun Roots Resellers on just so everyone knows. That's all I see right now. All right, thanks for that, Tanya. I was wondering, did Elizabeth K go on today? Because usually I have it set to auto raid. I didn't set an auto raid today. I didn't even get that far. Yeah, so I think I will. I think I'll wrap up the show, but she took the day off. All right, thanks, Tanya. But I have these pearls. I don't remember 110 inches or something crazy. Where did my bag go? I think maybe that one blew off in the wind. But yeah, they're crazy. I think I had $250 on these pearls, and I paid $125 for them. I'd be willing to let them go at my cost. All right, Mama Chola. Yeah, it sounds like that's what Tanya was saying. She took the day off. I missed that. Last night was cookie dough at Lisa Ross. I've totally given up on life. Yeah, so if somebody's interested in these, 125 bucks. That is what I paid. I'll sell them for my cost. And I lost my little bag that had all the details. I think my fan may have grabbed them. But I guarantee you'll love them. They are cultured, semi-Baroque. Derek, hey, you fit in right around here, buddy. I'm just going to eat ice cream for every meal. Derek, you are awesome. Yeah, so $125 on those if somebody's interested. Yeah, like I said, my bag must have flown away in the wind. Maybe I stashed it in this box. Oh, there we go. 104 inches. They're 7 millimeters. Oh, what I have 210 and 185 on them. Those were item 43 from a previous auction. So there you go. Pearls. Let me write a new price on that in case somebody is watching. Doug eats it every night, Derek. Yes, I do. And I was looking at my face. I'm like, oh, it looks like I've been eating a lot of ice cream lately. Ah. They're cultured pearls, Mama Chola, yes. They are cultured, semi-Baroque pearls. Not broke, Baroque. 104 inches, Lene. And welcome in, Lene. Tillamook. Oh, Tillamook ice cream. Dang, Tillamook makes good ice cream. They make by far my favorite cheese. $104. Did I put the price there? Wow, my extra thumb thickness is really messing up my typing. Yeah, 125 on those if somebody wants them. Of all the things to talk about, ice cream, and I have no refrigerator or freezer now. I really want an ice cream. No refrigerator or freezer. What's going on, Mama Chola? I thought you were having a roof done. What do you do? I do, Lene. I do Zelle. Yeah. So all you have to do is register there, and I can email you a Zelle. I can email you my Zelle information. So there you go. Just hit 125 in the chat, Lene. And those will be yours. And yeah, if you register using that form that's pinned in the chat, or the form that Tanya just dropped there via the register command, and some love. Thanks for dropping that. Thank you, Lene. All right, 125 to Lene. Lene Buchanan. Welcome in, Lene. And yeah, thank you for asking, because I do take Zelle and I appreciate Zelle. So you will be getting free shipping on that one, Lene, just so you know. Anyone who wants to use Zelle is going to get free shipping. All right, sold 125. Sold 125. You're going to be stoked on those, Lene. That's a great price. I sent you an email this morning to catch up. Are you talking to me or someone else, Tanya? Or Mama Chola? Okay, I was confused there. Lisa, Costco's been in... What? Melly says Costco has Ben & Jerry's. Say what? I'm not so sure about that, Melly. Not our Costco. I had some Ben & Jerry's. They are some of them. Lisa Ross. I had some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. They are some of the men in my life. Lisa, Ben & Jerry's are some of the men in my life too. I buy small portions to keep control of my dessert. Lisa, you know what's... Haagen-Dazs makes those little tiny cups. So those are great. All right, well, if there's nobody else on right now, that I guess I could bring up one more long necklace. This was just in that box of things. Previously passed on items, items waiting for light boxes. Lisa, are your cats boys? People want to know who the other boys are in your life, Lisa. Yeah, I don't know. Lisa's recently retired, so who knows what Lisa's got going on. But these ones, really nice. 62 inches, 14 karat white gold and black onyx. Super long strand. $211 grams and $150 on that strand. Let's see, I had 180. I was gonna say 150. How about this? Ay, 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 135. Ay, ay, ay. 135. The last time I bought one of these clasps, I think I spent $100 just on that clasp. It was the yellow gold version, but still. There you go. So 135 on those if somebody's interested. They are 211 grams. What do we think? 10? 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter beads on those. I didn't have that on the bag, so I just wanted to be able to add that. 10mm. All right. Pucker time is right, Mama Choli, you're right. I'm passing those through pretty quick because I was just thinking, holy moly. If I do list those, black onyx, long strand, those will go quick. Doug, I have necklaces and bracelets. I've seriously thought about just taking the toggle clasps off because they cost so much. I just stick those bracelets or necklaces in a repair lot. Yep. I hear you, Melly. I've done a little bit of that in the past. I got to move some things along, do a little swapping, some scavenging, and make some lots move. So there you go. All right. I think that's it. I still have, you guys know, I have piles. I have boxes. I do have a lot of things that are already prepared that I could just keep bringing up, but I kind of want to get my day moving forward. I am also planning on doing at least one more sale this week, maybe two. So, but my priority right now is to invoice for today's sale. And it sounded like there was at least one invoice from Monday that didn't get sent. Double check those, make sure all those invoices are sent. And anything that's paid for today is going to get shipped out this evening. So, and in the mail tomorrow. So it is 1:30 basically. Yeah, if I get invoices out in the next couple hours and I get things wrapped up tonight, then I should be able to get all that stuff shipped out. So, Lene, I see you. All right. Lene's getting the onyx beads also. 135 to Lene. Yeah, my priority is to get the things that were paid for Monday and the things that sold today packed and shipped. If I have another sale coming up, I'll probably just start a new round of shipping. So for a couple of the regulars that I know that won't mind, I may hold your packages. Otherwise, I'll get everything shipped out, squared up, so we can start over. Getting a whole bunch of overlap and stuff, it makes for potential confusion and problems. So that's it. Look for an invoice coming out here in the next couple hours. That does come from the Crystal Bear. And Lene, look for Zelle information to be coming. And okay, Melly, cool. Yeah, that's way better. So I'll send you a Zelle link as well. Awesome, thanks for that, Melly. Yeah, I'll get those done, invoices out, and get shipping started today and wrapped up by tomorrow and everything out. And then when I come back on again, we'll be starting fresh. So thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I don't know who was on. Was it Cajun Roots Reseller? Tanya? Cajun Roots. Are those the guys that do the awesome sale, Doug? Congratulations to you and everyone. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. And thank you to everybody for being here today. 31 people still hanging, 74 thumbs up. Dang. Doug, I may take every Wednesday off if you're going to be on. I really enjoyed your show. Oh, well, thank you, Melly. Thank you. And I'm sorry for that. Oh, see y'all soon. All right, bye, Doug, and I'll have a great day. Yeah, Tanya, I don't know if Cajun Roots is still on and you want to drop that link. I'd be happy to bring people over there. I don't think I've actually seen his content yet, other than watching a little bit of what you've been watching. So I'm curious. If he's still going, I'd love to see it. I'll hang out here for a minute and see. If not, then, hey, it's been a great day. Appreciate you all. I have a group of stuff that I'm in the process of buying. I have another pick later this afternoon. I haven't hit the local shops this week, so I'm going to go hit those. So yeah, I'm thinking probably Friday morning or unless there's a good sale Friday morning, then maybe late Friday morning, Friday afternoon will be the next time that I pop on. So get things wrapped up and see you all again soon. There we go. Tanya has dropped that live link to Cajun Roots Reseller. I think I got the channel name right there. If not, you'll get the right channel name when you follow that link. Several resellers. Okay, awesome. Look forward to it. Thank you, Tanya. And thank you again, everybody. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you all here. I know you have many choices on what you could be doing with your time, and so the fact that you choose to spend your time here really means a lot. So thank you. Thank you, Aldine. I'm going to. Headed over there. I'm headed over too, Melly. All right, catch y'all there. Peace.